Okay. Alright, now to set share it on Instagram. Then I'm gonna start watching the show. Spaz HP. What's good? Oh yeah, Jacob, that's right. What's good, Jacob? What is this stuff? Okay. Okay. Uh, Tonight we are gonna be watching Fully Loaded 2000. Done. One of the most underrated WWE shows of all time, from what I heard. Uh, I'm gonna have a special guest come up with uh, whenever he comes in. But now let's get to it. It's very. This is a very interesting interesting intro with the poker table, or not poker table, but gambling table. No, I got it. Nice, nice. One sec. Okay. 6-person intergender match. Yeah, get her, Leah. Look at that. Jerry Lawler. All right. Everybody, welcome to the stage. Super Unk.
Hey, what's good, brother? What's good, man?
What's good? What's good? I'm doing good.
Yeah, doing good, man. Shoot, it's opening day of baseball season.
Baseball season. All right. All right. All right. So I just started watching. Right now, the Hardys and Lita are coming out.
Oh yeah, opening match against TNA.
Yep.
Man,
Intergender match.
this show is so good. This crowd, they're in Dallas at the old Reunion Arena. This crowd was lit for everything. Like nobody got a quiet reaction.
I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah, that's the one thing I love about this show. Like this show is kind of like peak 2000 WWF, honestly.
Yeah. Can't wait to watch this.
Yeah,
I've
dude.
actually never seen. I've actually never seen any match from this, but I have heard. I have heard. What this is about.
You've never seen this show?
Nope.
Oh man,
But
bro.
I have seen some moments like the one I just watched, the rivalry between Trish and Lita.
Yeah, this was really when it like got hot, started getting hot.
Yes.
Man, I got those Cleveland Browns receiver hands, dropping the ball and shit. Sorry, my daughter's trying to play catch too. So, all right, there it is. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, this was at the old Reunion Arena where the Mavericks used to play and the Dallas Stars used to play. This was the last year of this building, and then 2000. No. It was 0102 was when that the Reunion Arena got tore down. But it was a big time place for old world class championship wrestling in the 80s. That and the Dallas Sportatorium.
Interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice. Or Prince Albert and his damn Pearsons.
But dude, yeah, you're gonna love like how hot this crowd was just for everything. Like this is when you're so hot, everybody just wants to see everything you've got going on.
Was it like the crowd in Backlash 2024?
Ah, listen, they didn't have to sing. They didn't have to sing to do to get stuff over. Like they just were hot because we had hot angles. You had Jericho, Triple H, you had Benoit, Rock. You had really hot issues. Um, Angle, Undertaker, and really that, and also this is I've always said 2000 was the greatest year for the mid card and the WWF or WWE, and everybody was over. The only thing this show was missing was the Godfather.
That was
Godfather and the whole train.
Hey, come get aboard, bro. Let me tell you something about that. I didn't know what a hoe was in 2000 or 99, but I knew what a good-looking woman was, and he was the dude bringing out all the pretty ladies. So
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon were real. What kind of Pokemon would you try and catch?
a Vulpix,
A Vulpix?
yeah, I try to catch a Vulpix.
Which kind? Ice or fire?
Fire, of course. I'm also being asked what if Pokemon were real, which type of Pokemon would I try to catch?
What kind of Pokemon do you think I'll catch?
You would definitely go for an Eevee. You definitely give off Eevee vibes.
Hey,
All right. Also, while we got that going on, watching the Cardinals try to wrap up opening day with a win. Got a 2-1
I
count,
got
a
a
ninth.
Yeah.
I'm getting caught up on the stream. Forgot to ask. Oh, by the way, Netflix raised their prices again
Oh, how much?
for ads, $8.99.
I would at
Figured.
least try my best to see Suicune.
Suicune, I don't know who that is.
Suicune.
Here comes Trish.
Pokemon
Oh.
water type.
Boy, yeah, Pete Trish.
She can always turn cold water into fresh, perfect water for Pokemon to live.
She
in.
just slapped the shit out of Test.
Hey, I've heard from people that she had one of the hardest slaps. Like not Stephanie hard, but like some hard slaps.
Yeah, her slaps were crazy from what I've seen.
And what sucks is that the theme of this pay-per-view is like rolling the dice and gambling, but the show's not in Vegas.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make too much sense.
Maybe this is what AEW got when they did All In. Oh wait, no, not All In. Double or Nothing. Yeah, Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing. Bro, Netflix rated this show TVMA. That's crazy. TVMA is insane.
I mean, makes sense. It
No.
is there after all.
No, it's not even about that. I think it's just more of, really sensitive sensitivities compared to now, because originally this show was only rated TV 14.
Ah, I see.
So I just think sensitivities are way more sensitive than now. God, this show's so good, bro. Where are you at on the what timestamp? Where you at?
Oh, timestamp. About to hit the 11-minute mark.
All right. So I go to about 10:40.
Jeff is now being carried by Prince Albert
All
and
right.
tossed out the ring.
Woohoo, puppies!
What kind of Alolan Pokemon would you catch?
I don't know about the Alolan ones other than Ninetales. That's all I know.
Vulpix, along with Vulpix.
Okay.
Man, the Hardys.
Oh,
Man, I love the Hardys.
especially it just came out recently that Jeff turned down a Hall of Fame induction because he should be going. Yeah, as a single, because listen, he's like, I should be going in with my brother.
It's actually crazy how they're not in the Hall of Fame yet.
Probably
these are.
Yeah, and the Dudleys were were they active when I think were they active when they went in as a tag team, I should say.
Not sure. Not sure whether it was active.
Bro, full count. Come on. Y'all stressing me out. And Test was so underrated.
Yeah.
Best big boot in the business. Really had all the tools you would want to be like an upper mid-card guy. It just didn't, materialize. Bro, please tell.
This is a strange hairstyle Jeff got rocking.
Hey man, listen, it was
Jeff.
Listen, Jeff's a rocker, this was very on brand for him, dude. They're the reason that backyard wrestling blew up so much. Them and ECW. People wanted to do, weapons-based matches like ECW, but everyone wanted to get their outfits from Hot Topic and dress like the Hardy Boys. Not Hot Topic of today, Hot Topic of back in the day.
I see.
I much prefer the goth aesthetic of Hot Topic. Yeah, the one thing that always stuck out with me was how hot this crowd was for everything. Like, it would not have mattered, and that's what happens when you have a white hot product. It doesn't matter the quality. People are just going to show up because they just want to be a part of it.
I feel you.
Because at the end of the day, like, professional wrestling, in a lot of ways, at least the way we're used to it, should be like a party. Big pump handle slam by Test. Again, dude had great intensity, awesome look. I don't know what was missing. I mean, he wasn't like a great promo, but he could hold his own.
Facts.
Duke, like, his ceiling was probably like, I think, about upper mid card. So a lot of people feel that the angle with him, Triple H, and Stephanie, where he basically got cucked and wasn't able to get any comeuppance. It did derail his momentum. Oh my God! What a sit-out powerbomb. Speaking of powerbombs, man, Sid is finally going into the WWE Hall of Fame. Way past overdue.
Yeah, facts.
Well, what surprised me today was finding out that I mean, granted, I'm happy about it, but Bad News Brown is going in the Hall of Fame.
Yes. Do you want to know the types of in Roster? There's 3 types: midnight form, midday form, and sunset form.
Awesome. And that is a damn winner. That's a winner for the Cardinals this year. That's what I'm talking about. 9-7. Good.
Oh, so close. Lito almost pinned the Test. Oh. Oh, here comes Trish.
So what else you had going on today, man? How's your day been?
It's been pretty good.
Cool.
I was I was editing this gaming video that me and my brothers are gonna do.
Oh, dope. Dope.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, can you can see the chat right on the bottom of your screen?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Had to make sure the chat's visible on the
Definitely.
screen this time. Oh, I also found out something yesterday.
What's up?
My granddad's funeral is gonna be on the 23rd of next
April.
month. Yep.
Okay. You feel ready to speak?
Yeah. I've
Okay.
been reading so I can get the speech ready. Or
Good.
get
Good.
my speak. Yep.
Just trust in yourself, pray on it, and remember to breathe. You can. Dog,
Yep.
listen to this crowd. Big crossbody on Albert.
Dad, what's your favorite water type Pokemon?
Huh?
What's your favorite water type Pokemon?
My favorite water type Pokemon.
Squirtle.
Yeah, can't go wrong. My man said Squirtle.
Squirtle?
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, but Dad, what's your favorite?
Vaporeon.
Mine too.
Yeah, Vaporeon's pretty.
But I also like, what's that electric type baby evolution?
Okay, I'm all set to go.
Oh, I don't know.
We'll be cheering for you big time.
I was trying to like
Just stay
remember.
confident.
Trish got the cover, and that's last second kick out. That was great timing.
Dad, what's your favorite fairy type? Mine's Sylveon.
Sylveon.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll win.
What's your type?
Oh, I don't know.
Excuse me. We're to be on stage right away. Oh, sorry.
God, I love a good. My prepubescent self, or embryonic pubescent self, loves a "We Want Puppies" chant.
So what's your favorite fire type?
Favorite fire type? Oh, Charizard all day.
Then that means you need Charizardite. That means you need Charizardite. That
Yes.
means you need Charizardite. And the Mega State Charizardite. And a heat stone to make him evolve into Mega Charizard.
Well, I don't know nothing about that.
I will only judge what I
Mine is
Big
Galarian.
superplex. Big superplex.
Mine's Galarian.
See, this is a great way to open your show with overacts that could deliver in the ring with a hot crowd that's ready for it.
What's your friend's favorite fire type?
Do what?
What's your friend's favorite fire type?
AV, my daughter wants to know what your what's your favorite fire Pokemon. Oh, bro, you're muted. I can't hear you.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. What was it?
Fire Pokemon. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I'm not that big on Pokemon, but
That's all right.
Charizard.
Ooh,
Charizard
he
definitely.
says Charizard. Dang, Albert knocked her block off.
Damn right.
Right on.
That Jezebel Trish. That's what JR was heavy on calling her a Jezebel. We don't call women Jezebels enough anymore. Heel women.
True.
Kind of like what those damn Dudleys. That's what I used to call.
Bro, JR hated a lot of people back then.
But he because he hated him so much, he made you hate him.
Yep.
And there's that leather strap. She gonna whip Lita with it. Lita's gonna be out this way next month for Missouri Comic-Con.
Oh well.
I'm trying to go mainly for Mo. You know, that's his wifey. His before he was even born, wifey.
Facts.
Boy, man, Trish then was bad. Today she's bad. Forever, Trish is a baddie forever.
Yeah, facts.
Moonsault. But also, Lita as a babyface was able to get so much sympathy because she'd be willing to take a whooping from the guys.
All three members of this group
Yeah,
got a brutal whooping.
yeah, Team Extreme.
Yep.
Like they were the edgy version of the Rock and Roll Express. Hey, Commissioner Foley. Oh, it's Edge.
Here comes Edge.
Dad, would you do Rhyhorn racing?
Do what?
Would you do Rhyhorn racing?
I wouldn't race on ride on a Rhyhorn. Oh yeah, this is when Edge and Chris tried to get out of the match because they got food poisoning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with Christian totally blowing chunks. You know, it's funny. Like Edge and Christian were kind of they were like the WWF's unofficial stoners because they very much had that. Dude,
oh shit!
Yeah, biker
taker.
Uh-oh. Yep.
Yeah, take get his ass.
Gotta go get you. Gonna get you. Bro, this is crazy. Literally through the hallways.
Insane.
Dog, this is wild. First off, shout out to the cameraman who was running behind there.
He's gonna go into the
Bro,
room with
that's
motorcycle.
crazy. Hey, my man Taz.
Taz.
Always forever a Taz mark. Even though this wasn't his best run, obviously.
Yeah, true. They ruined Taz.
Go watch his stuff in ECW, man. But I always say Taz always put on for short guys everywhere. Damn.
Right. Let's see what this match is gonna be about.
I forget who he was facing in this one. Gotta miss Fink. But man, it freaking ECW, he was a menace. Oh, Al Snow. What does everybody want? Al Snow with head. ECW, you know, icons. You ever watched any of Taz's work in ECW?
No, sadly. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't have the best knowledge when it comes to ECW. I have seen some of it, but
that's what I'm here for. Oh, you know, I've always said Taz was so intimidating in ECW, he made you forget he was 5'9". At the end of the day, it did not matter. You believe this man was going to beat the shit out of you and choke you out and dump you on your head. As Joey Styles always says, anybody in wrestling could throw a suplex. Only one man throws a Tazplex. Granted, New Jack wasn't the biggest fan of him. He said Taz wasn't tough until he turned orange. And the famous pick a hand story from RVD. But now Taz has always been my dude. His promos were the only arguably Austin and Rock were cutting better promos in 1999 than Taz was in 98. Famously, I think it's one of the coldest catchphrases of all time. Beat me if you can, survive if I let you.
I see.
I don't need a weapon. My hands are my weapons.
Of course. Try not to get overwhelmed. Make way. Your queen is coming through.
I guess so.
Oh, Alabama Slam. Oh!
Do I really have to go through this? Yes, please. I'll have the limo pick you up in the morning.
We've been expecting you. This way, please.
Excuse me. Feelings on returning to the Pokemon Showcase World Section. Please. Palermo.
How damn, there isn't a spotlight she's not in love with.
Can't wait, Pikachu. You too?
Let's make sure we cheer loudly for Serena.
Here we go.
Bonjour, people of Kalos. For the fans of Pokemon, the Kumari Rookie Class Pokemon Festival Showcase, a celebration of beginnings, is about to begin with grace and elegance. I will be your guide through this splendid dream world. Monsieur Pierre, I invite all of you at home, as well as here in the audience, to be part of a beauty unsurpassed anywhere else.
All right, sorry about that.
No, you're straight. You're straight,
Let's get
man.
back to this.
You're straight. So, question for you. Who do you think Randy Orton was talking to on the phone on SmackDown?
Do I know that woman? The key
I jokingly said, I jokingly think it's Ted Jr., but to be honest, after hearing what you said, it's probably Arn Anderson.
I like it. Now, I heard a pretty unique theory, and of course, shout out to ITC. They're doing this like Road to WrestleMania deal where they have a different, creators. Okay, so you watched, I forget what his name is. I follow him on IG, but when somebody in his community had the idea that Randy is actually on the phone with the voices in his head. He's actually now embracing and speaking to the voices and now we can see that he is. Wouldn't that be something?
Maybe so.
Yeah.
But hey, if he does, if he is talking to the voices, we might get to see 07 Age of Orton or Legend Killer Orton at Mania.
That's what I'm saying.
And not 09 Bald Menace bitch made Orton.
Oh, it was Mike Tyson was the creator who came up with that. Like that's a super elite idea. Oop, Taz mission reversal.
Oh.
But no, you know it's crazy. You might be right because I saw a clip where apparently Ted Jr. was on some live stream and he was in a phone call and he said something about, and then now Snow taps to the Katahajime, where he said something about April 17th and going to Vegas. Please no. Bro, no.
But hey, but let's be honest. He needs that money. I lost my money. I'm fucking broke. Everyone ditched me, and they all hoes.
Oh no. Oh, dude, Christian's totally blowing chunks. Oh no, he's totally sick, dude.
He does not sound good. He does not sound okay. By the way, I came up with that jingle. Remember I
Yeah,
said that in one of your streams.
that shit was mad funny.
Yeah.
So we can't defend our titles now.
Who were they scheduled to defend the titles against?
I don't know off the top, but if I had to guess around this time, probably Too Cool, because
Maybe so.
they were feuding. Oh, someone said,
Maybe.
"Oh, more flowers for Stephanie."
Maybe Rikishi and Shokishi.
No, Rikishi was in the steel cage match, not Shokishi. He was in the defending IC title against Val Venus.
Beautiful and the beast. Enjoy the view. It's Beast Bugaboo. Yes, first prize, Jesseline.
No.
You're the winner, you'll see.
Yeah, who's sending Stephanie flowers?
I'm assuming this is around the. Is this before the love triangle that they had with Kurt Angle?
Just before.
Just before? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it was Kurt.
Mamacita.
Hey.
Oh, and I get a damn ad.
Yeah, you got to add too. Saluti.
Yeah, it's all
I ain't paying more for this. Ain't no way.
Yeah, nah.
I'm so good. Y'all got me messed up. But yeah, I thought that because I know that Triple H faces Jericho in Last Man Standing on this show. The Kurt stuff they really started to heat up going towards SummerSlam because Kurt got to be in the main event with Hunter and Rock, and that was really a case where the title, the Rock being the champion, was secondary. It was about the love triangle. And it was supposed to go further, but apparently Hunter kiboshed the idea because he didn't believe anyone would find it believable for a woman like Stephanie, to choose Kurt over him. And then, from my understanding, Gerald Briscoe, who was a legit amateur shooter, knew that Kurt could fuck up shoot anybody in the locker room. He dared Triple H to wrestle him, and didn't. And Hunter backed down.
Hey, China, Eddie.
My baby.
Rest in peace to both of them.
We don't get Beth Phoenix. We don't get Rhea Ripley without that woman. And this was honestly like, she was her most angelic and beautiful. But what's crazy is finding out that at this time, she had found out about Hunter and Stephanie, and Eddie was struggling with, his family and his addictions. They needed each other at this time.
Yeah.
But, man, they're literally middle of the card and getting bigger pops than damn near everybody today.
Well, most likely because today's crowds are very silent.
It depends on where you're at. But
Yeah.
the thing is, people are
True.
cheering to make themselves a part of the show as opposed to getting talent over. It's not always the case because obviously look at Oba, look at Trick, look at Javon, Mello.
Mr. Lemon Pepper Stepper.
Yeah, buddy. We're about to get some good grabs here, some peak WCW grabs. Also, Today is the 25th anniversary of the final Nitro. Sad day.
Final Nitro.
I don't believe the business has been better off without them. Truly.
Yeah, true. I mean,
I
in its
wa-
final years, they couldn't book anything else other than the NWO.
Uh, I won't say they couldn't.
Or
But
they just didn't know how to.
true, and super dependent on milking something that had no milk left. Hey, there you go. Get you some.
Yeah, get your ass, China.
The little she devil Terry Runnels, Dustin's ex-wife.
All right, 2 Radical members. Let's go.
Yeah, the good old Radicals. I'll never forget watching that Raw. That might be something if you'd be interested in doing, like we can do on Discord, is do a watch along to classic Attitude Era Raws. Not their version, my version. It's unedited.
Okay.
So that's something
That'd
you
be
want to
cool.
do. Oh, I didn't tell you, by the way. So on Sunday, I uploaded some shorts and reels, and 2 of the shorts I put up on TikTok because I put them on everything. But on TikTok, I got 2 reels over 10K. Shocked
Really?
me, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which ones were those?
Oh, so it was reels from an old video I did last year from my sports channel where I was playing an old game show that ESPN used to broadcast that I wasn't old enough to be on then when it aired. And the show was called Stump the Schwab, and there was like 3 contestants trying to compete in sports trivia against ESPN's legitimate head statistician. Like, dude's like way bigger sports encyclopedia than anybody I've ever seen. And it was hosted by one of my idols, Stuart Scott, God rest his soul. And it was just one of those, man, do y'all remember this show? And dude, like, people remembered it. All kinds of comments like, man, I wish we had this show again today, or, this and that. But yeah, one of them got 10,800 views. Another one got 10,100 views, which is wild.
Interesting. Well, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
And I'm super grateful. So I was telling my mom about it a little bit ago, and she said, son, this is what you were born to do. Sports is what you do, and you do it better than anybody I know. So I think I may have found a little niche, and I know that we talked about in the Discord that folks said that they'd be cool, like checking out some retro sports watch-alongs, like whether it's games, shows, because there's a lot of old school ESPN programming that you can find on YouTube from like random channels and shit. So I'm gonna start tapping in with that.
I feel it.
China was looking so good at this time. You imagine what she would be able to do with like a Lash Legend or a Naya or any type of stronger a Jordan Grace.
She could definitely hang with him. Hang with him.
Oh, of course. Dude, she was, but honestly, China would have made for a great heel to get some of these women over.
Oh, for real.
God, just watching those 2 just makes me so happy.
The OG Big Sexy.
And hey, speaking of Kevin Nash is going to be at our Comic-Con too. Devon Dudley's going to be there too.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, so that just got me thinking, actually. To you, what is the most over tag team finisher of all time?
Most over tag team?
Because for me, 3D.
Yeah, maybe so. For me, probably the Hardys.
Oh, the Swanton and the Twist of Fate and the Swanton?
Yeah.
Like, for me, it's a 1A and 1B because, like, I'm not saying the greatest tag team finisher, but the most over, and it's either it's 1A, 1B, 3D, and Doomsday Device. It was also nobody ever kicked out of the Doomsday Device. It was also the most protected tag team finisher ever. Nice tornado DDT. I was shocked in TNA when the Motor City Machine Guns kicked out of the 3D. I think they were only the second. They're only one of only 2 tag teams to ever do that. The other was Boss
Sammy and
Mahoney and Masato Tanaka and ECW kicked out of the 3D. Were you gonna say the 1D by the Usos?
Yeah, Sami Zayn kicked out of that.
Yeah, he did, man. God, that tag team match is so good, bro.
Yeah,
It's so good.
it was a great way to close out the first night of WrestleMania 39.
Yeah, it definitely was. Would you have rather that closed out night 1 or Rhea and Charlotte? Like people say, it's because Rhea was a better match, but Sammy and the Usos were a way better story. Would you choose match or story?
I wouldn't have changed it, to be honest.
Neither would I.
Because I mean, it was still a fun match. The Usos versus Sammy and KO.
Oh yeah. But I think the emotional and
sorry, but you saw that Ric Flair was upset about that.
Listen, I love Ric Flair, but come on, chill.
Yeah.
Like, dude, yeah, it didn't go last, but at the same time,
They still got their moments.
Charlotte's match stole the show. It stole the weekend. You could argue it was the best match of the weekend.
Definitely one of the greatest.
Yeah, you could definitely argue, and some might, but dude, your daughter had an incredible match that you could tell she was so proud of. Chill.
Yeah, true.
And shout out to Charlotte. You could tell she's living her most authentic life, and it's just the happiest she's ever been. You could just tell. Like, you could tell this entire time she never wanted to be cosplaying as her dad. Because you can't just pretend, cosplay as Ric Flair. There's only one Ric Flair. She doesn't live the life that he did. I can't even imagine her or anybody else living his life. No, shout out to Charlotte for living her most authentic self.
Yeah, true.
Hold on, what is it?
Yeah, I love Charlotte, but she doesn't have to be Ric Flair 2.0. She's not really built for a comedic role. Oh.
That's strange. She knows we'll be
Ouch.
here. I'll go look. Ta-da!
Oh, stiff shot there.
What do you think?
Just broke the table.
Oh, here comes Terry again.
What in the world did you do?
You chopped most of it off. Come on. I like your long hair.
Time for a change. I think it looks kind of cute. Yeah, I think
Of
so
course, it's
too.
this the good old human shield.
Damn.
Oh,
Eddie stayed getting low blowed.
disrespected Eddie's Guerreros.
Great. Okay, let's go to Lilian City. I'll race you there. Hey, it's my gym battle, you know.
But yo, speaking of Charlotte being Ric Flair 2.0, she doesn't really need to be. Oh, and Perry Saturn wins.
Yeah, wins the European title. But no, she never needed to be, but there was always the insistence of, it's like with David Flair. Obviously it's a polar opposite comparison in terms of ability, but they made, David Flair a little nature boy. Honestly, the best little nature we've ever had is Charles Robinson. I mean, shout out to Charles Robinson, but come on now. It didn't do David Flair any favors, and it just perpetuated you're a Nepo hire. And people have felt that, Charlotte was a Nepo hire. And that was never the case. but I think she had to work harder than others because of her being Ric Flair's daughter. Food poisoning rules. Busted.
Got your ass.
Yep. Yep, there he goes again.
Faking.
I'm totally barfing in here.
Yeah.
Talos region, like the other regions, a beautiful place where people and Pokemon live in harmony.
Like honestly, with Mick as the commissioner, it low key felt like a high school principal who lets things, who was a little too cool with everybody.
Pride as well. And here, a certain young man is about to arrive. A young man seeking dreams and new adventures.
We'll be on the ground soon.
Oh no, they're defending against APA. Yeah, they're totally getting their shit pushed in.
Nothing more exciting to
Busted.
report on, Trader.
Oh, Frost tips Michael Cole.
Michael Cole.
Dad, you should remember this song from Pokemon, Dad.
Do what?
You should remember this song. Told you you recognize it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no, not the bike.
Kurt Angle's hijacking his Undertaker's bike.
Of course you don't know how to start up. Oh shit.
Yeah, you better run. What's Undertaker?
He said, "Come here, little bitch."
Ad break. All right.
Like people like try to shit on this time in Taker's career, but honestly, I love Biker Taker, and a big reason why
Yes, same here.
is his mic work. You could tell he was being authentically himself, just turned up to 11. Like this is Mark Calloway pissed off, and this ain't what you want. So I've always liked and appreciated this time in his career and wanting to change things up. And you can tell he's just being, he was more relaxed.
Facts.
First thing I want to do is have a gym battle. Just a minute. So where do you plan to go for a gym battle? Oh, that's
Shoot.
easy. Your younger sister.
See what else is going on today. So, do you have any other pay-per-views or anything else lined up for watch-alongs that you want to do?
I'm afraid it's located in Santa City. What do I do now?
I got a couple.
Give her a call right now. I'll see you
But some are but I do want to do a retrospective of some bad shows too.
Oh,
Uh,
you know what that reminds me of when Chris and Cam did a watch-along of Bash of the Beach 2000.
yeah, that was a shit show.
Listen, I lived it.
Yeah.
The only thing I cared about, I wanted Booker T to win the world title. That's all I wanted. And when I found out from that show that, because he wrestled twice, that he lost to Canyon, and then Russo came out there and said, no, Booker's getting a shot, and then he wins.
I feel it. Yeah. One bad show I want to do a retrospective on. King of the Ring 1995.
Bro, come on.
Yeah. If you want to pass out, you can. If you want to skip on that, but we can.
No, because, hey, you take good with the bad,
Yeah.
See, I managed to get through to that sister of mine. And she
It was when the Cowboys had a bunch of players on bullshit.
So when is
Repeat offenders.
She's usually away for quite a while. Oh, man.
Edge smoked poles.
Sorry, Ash.
Bro, what a sign.
Disappointed after coming all this way.
And also what a modern reference. The JFK assassination. You know, that wasn't just 1963.
I know. Why don't you channel
Yep,
that
true.
energy challenging the gym here in Lumio City? Yes. There's a gym in this city too? See, it's right there. The Lumio's gym is located just
Whoa!
God,
Yeah, you wouldn't be hearing that now.
here in Lumio City.
But of those with flash photography. Oh, no 5-second pose here.
We'll be just fine. That's great. Well then,
Boy, when you heard this music, that was your ass.
You've really been a big help. Thanks a lot.
God, Ron Simmons.
Great fun.
All man. All fucking man.
Yep.
Right.
I love the APA. And especially
Oh,
the
absolutely.
segments. The
Hey,
segments they did backstage.
In the office.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what are you doing? Go knock on the damn door. God, Bradshaw was yoked during this time.
Oh, wow, Pikachu.
I also preferred this version of Bradshaw
definitely.
over JBL.
I've learned to love JBL, but this,
Yeah, I respect JBL, but this version of Bradshaw I loved.
like the most like you could not fuck with this Bradshaw.
Wow. And Metachan. There are Pokemon we know. Wow, Pikachu. That's Prison Tower. I'm sure of it. That's where our first gym is. Yes! This is it! The Lumio's gym! Our new challenge is just beginning. Right, Pikachu? So let's move.
I mean, Edge is a Maple Leafs fan. They haven't won a Stanley Cup in almost 60 years.
Boy, I'm so psyched. Anybody here?
On an illegal goal, but I digress.
My name's
Get
Ash,
your
and I'm
ass
all
out
the
of
way from Palatown in the Kanto region. I want to have a gym battle, please.
How many matches do you have?
Badges? This is the very first gym I'm challenging here.
Oh,
I haven't
king.
won any yet.
You have not a single gym badge. In order to challenge the Lumio's gym, you must have accumulated at least 4 gym badges.
Hey, wait a minute.
God bless America. What a promo. Bro, what is Ron Simmons even doing using stairs? He's the last person that needs some damn stairs.
Yeah, that is
Bro,
true.
bro, he's stronger than the stairs.
Let's go.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks to you.
Take a look at this, Lemon! A Pikachu! And what a cutie! Don't do that! Okay.
Ooh, yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work. Jeez, that's unfair.
Hey, don't worry.
That is unfair.
Apologize too.
I just wanted to give Pikachu a hug.
This is an unadulterated ass beating.
But did Pikachu like it?
Alright, I'm really sorry, Pikachu.
Everything's okay now. Pikachu was just a little surprised.
Pika-Pika.
But I still haven't thanked you yet. I really appreciate that you saved Pikachu.
Pika-Pika. You're very welcome.
All right, I'm gonna be right back.
Jim,
All right.
what's up with that?
You got kicked out, right?
Right, and after coming all this way, some gym leader.
Yeah, he said
Yeah, what didn't they say?
The Lumio's gym is this really super duper strong person. So they asked you how many badges you have, right?
That's right. But when I told them I didn't have any, I got zapped back.
You don't have any badges?
You see, I just arrived in the Kalos region. This is the first gym I've been to.
Pardon me, but where are you from?
I'm from Palatown in Kanto, and my name's Ash. This is Pikachu, and my buddy and I are on a journey together.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm from Palatown, Kanto, and my name's Ash. This is Pikachu, and my buddy and I are on a journey together so I can become a Pokemon master. Who's that Pokemon?
Squirtsy. Found it.
It's Ritzy!
Squirtsy. I just have just.
All right, I'm back.
All right, bet.
Had to give me some milk.
Yeah, sir.
Nice to meet you! Nice to meet you, Clement.
USA Chan, of course.
I look like the Lion King.
Yeah, and you're the same color as Nala too.
Ow. Wait, I'm the same color as Nala?
Girl, you're light skinned.
I'm mixed.
You're a light skinned sister. You're biracial, not mixed. No, there's nothing to be sorry about, but that's the proper term. If I remember, I don't think the APA won this match. I want to say that they won the titles that year on Raw, because they would do hella title changes on Raw for everything but the world title. Yeah, now that I think about it, actually, the world title changed hands a lot that year, but not on TV. We did not have another world. Hold on, because the WWF title flipped a lot in '99 on TV. Because The Rock won the title back on Raw on February 15th. Triple H won the title on Raw after SummerSlam. And he won the title on Raw at the end of the year. I know it's the start of 2000 from Big Show. But Vince won the title on SmackDown. In 2001, there was no world title changes on TV.
Really? Wow.
No, I want to say there weren't any in 2000. No, there weren't any in 2002 either. God, look at Bradshaw off the top rope with the shoulder tackle.
Shoulder tackle.
Shout out to Ross. That's a lot of weight. Trying to think, in 2002 there wasn't any. 2003 you had Brock win the title in the Iron Man match on SmackDown from Kurt, and then they did a dusty finish on Shawn for the World Heavyweight title at the end of 2003. But I much prefer that damn spine buster from Ron. Listen, I know we all loved Arn Anderson's spine buster. Ron Simmons' spine buster is the most fuck you move there is in wrestling. When he does it. When he does it.
Yep. True.
Like some people want their moves to look, oh, there's the Dominator, to look smooth. His shit just looks like, fuck out of here. Yep, there's your DQ. Yep, that was a DQ.
That's what I want my wrestling finisher to be.
Oh, spine buster?
A move, but not my finishing move. The Dominator.
Yeah. Yep, and they about to get their ass tore up.
I only remember seeing the APA win the tag titles only once, and it was on a Raw. So, yeah.
Of course. And some Pikachu knows how to do it.
Yeah, it was good that you caught it, but now it's too bad you can't use your ears.
Oh, WWF New York.
You can't move anymore. Electro ball.
I wanted to go to this place so much as a kid.
Didn't this place close down?
Yeah, it eventually became known as WWF, WWE The World.
WWE World. Big Boss Man just drank his beer.
Boss Man was on Demon Time. Honestly, he was the worst heel in terms of with the shit he did and 99 worse than Triple H or Vince.
Really?
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Team Rocket blasts off at the snake.
Surrender now. Prepare to fight, fight, and fight.
Yeah, that's right. You would follow us here. Wait, do you know them?
I've never seen a talking camera before. That's incredible.
Wait, those are a group of really bad guys who are always trying to take my Pikachu.
Excuse me.
Oh my god, still getting
Pikachu is but one of our numerous yet glorious goals.
The rest of them include the confiscation of all the strong and rare Pokemon in colors.
yeah, he's like, I ain't gonna run. I ain't about to run the chick. Oh
Pikachu is dumb.
Oh, you
damn.
you sneaky son of a
That's a-
bitch.
That's a big ass wrench.
Dad,
Mm-hmm.
what about
When
dinner?
that's gonna happen?
You have pizza.
What the? A Fortnite ad?
in the freezer. You go microwave your pizza? It's all I got right now.
Yeah, what's up, Jack?
Eh. What's the matter?
Ain't I, you stinker?
Does it look like you were acting like that you didn't want it? All right. I'm eating grocery. Okay, sorry. There, you got microwave pizza in the microwave or in the oven, the freezer. I can't talk. And then afterwards, you can have like the rest of your ice cream. All right, because just tonight, just chilling.
Actually, I was thinking I could have that in the morning.
Stand that kind of strength.
What?
Always stood up to them before.
You didn't have an ice cream. You didn't have an ice cream before school.
As long as Pikachu's okay.
Yeah. I just said tomorrow.
Pikachu doesn't give up.
After,
I'll be right here,
not before.
rallying to the end.
I know.
Okay, after school. Yeah, cool.
I said tomorrow. I didn't say when.
Oh.
With our reruns. Now, Pikachu Electro Ball.
I'll help you out too. One of me use Mud Shot.
Oh yeah, time for the steel cage IC title match. All right, Papa Uso in the building.
Hey, Kishi.
Man, this match right here, WWE Vault needs to put this match up on their channel.
Oh, by the way, check it out. Repping the Samoan stuff.
Oh, that's tough, bro.
Yeah.
That's tough. Oh, look at all them cheeks, bro. There's that damn Taz.
Cue the booty butt cheeks.
Booty butt cheeks.
Fly today.
Who?
I remember getting asked the would you rather question that involves Rikishi. And let me ask you. This is probably a weird question, but would you rather get a 5-minute stink face from Rikishi or join the Vince McMahon Kiss Your Ass Club? Kiss My Ass Club.
You don't.
Yeah.
No, listen. Nope. This is what's less bad. What's the least of two evils?
I think what's worse is kissing another man's ass.
Yeah.
So, Kishi, you got 5
Yeah.
minutes.
All right. 5 minutes of hit. Well,
You know, Kishi's the reason why I have a thing for thick women.
whoa, wait, pause. Oh, wait, hey,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah, strange how that works. I'm just be real, but yeah.
That's far from said is so far from the most egregious thing I've ever heard or seen. So, and I've seen some shit. So all right, as long as you get there, you know. But I ain't never heard a dude say that a dude is the reason why he loves thick women. But you know, it's all love here. We all homies. Ain't no shit.
Yeah.
Except I mean,
Pretty much how that works. Yeah.
all my homies say fuck Val Venus.
Yeah, fuck him up, Rikishi.
Well, fuck Sean Morley. Let me clarify.
Mm-hmm.
He's a trash dude. Now, this match is insanely underrated. Everybody remembers the spot that we're going to get to later in this match, but just as a match, it's a damn good steel cage match. And you got Val in here bumping like a madman for Rikishi. So with all of these with these surprises, and okay.
1 second.
Yeah, you good. You good.
That they're no only the big black plate. That's
Dishwasher.
the dishwasher's blocked.
I'll get over there. Yeah, I'll be right back, y'all.
The dishwasher's blocked by a wheelbarrow in here.
Yeah, that wheelbarrow was used by Grandma to bring all the meat that almost went bad from the garage.
I feel like that was Papa's doing.
No, Uncle Hunter didn't close it. He didn't close the deep freeze. Grandma had to go cook all the meat to make sure it didn't go bad. It could still be used.
Oh no. Here it comes. Oh, low blow.
I had to go get a plate for my daughter from the dishwasher.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, I just realized, are you wearing a Cardinals jersey?
Oh yeah, it's my mother's. She has like 20, and she actually let me borrow one. We did a jersey swap. You know?
I see.
So I have her Albert Pujols Road Gray. She has my Ozzie Smith powder blue. But she didn't wear it today though. About 2 minutes.
I see.
Just press 2.
I just realized Teddy Long's the damn referee.
Oh yeah, holla player. You know what's jarring is going back and watching Teddy Long's days as an actual manager in like WCW and the NWA and seeing him with hair.
Facts.
But no, he's a good manager, really good manager. He managed Doom, which is Butch Reed and Ron Simmons, which might be the most badass black tag team you've ever seen to WCW tag titles.
I see.
Also, that's a good ass tag team named Doom.
Didn't he also manage Mark Henry before?
Yeah, it was after he stopped doing the White Boy Challenge with Rodney Mack. The Rodney Mack 5-minute White Boy Challenge. I always said 2003 WWE was on some bullshit, but it was a fun time. I remember this one time they did a Raw in Memphis, so they ran an angle with Jerry and Teddy, and it was when Stone Cold was the sheriff on the ATV, and Bischoff gave Teddy all of his GM powers for the night and he left. And Teddy's out there, abuse of power, threatening to fire everybody. And in Memphis, he told Jerry Lawler, as far as I'm concerned, you're just another cracker with a crown. Like, Teddy Long at one point had no chill.
Yep.
And he wound up eating a stunner from Stone Cold. The shit was funny. And Coach was like, he has a heart condition. You shouldn't do this. And JR goes, he doesn't have a heart. Yeah, again, this has been a good ass match. Remember, Keish, they shouldn't have turned him heel. That was a terrible heel turn, because it killed all the momentum and goodwill he had built up with the fans throughout the year.
Yeah, true.
The only way
they turned him back face the year after. The
only way this could have been justified, his heel turn. Ooh, crotched. It's a good thing. I think he was done having kids by then. Because the Usos were teenagers by then, and I think like Solo was maybe like 8 or something. But I want to say the way that his heel turn could have been justified would have been if they had him beat The Rock at Survivor Series. The Rock could afford to eat a loss. By that point, he's the Rock, Like Rikishi could have really benefited from a win. What they did was have him get his heat back by giving The Rock 4 bonsai drops after he lost. No, just have him win. And then give him the bonsai drops afterwards and bust The Rock open or something to really put that heel turn over. Like, it would not have hurt Rock at all to lose. Oh, what's that?
Oh. If only they went with the original plan to have Taz be the one revealed as the one who ran Stone Cold over.
What I honestly believe that got nixed whenever Vince actually saw how short Taz was, which it should not matter, but height and shit, whatever, dumb. Because Taz was a killer, a very believable killer.
Rope breaking a steel cage. That was a thing back then.
Yeah, it was.
I see.
Right there. Bam. Ooh, Trish.
Oh, you Jezebel.
When is somebody in the community going to start making TikTok reels of them impersonating JR? I don't even know who I could see being up to doing that. It would be hilarious.
I'm honestly surprised Malik hasn't done it yet, because Malik likes to imitate other people.
Like I like to as well. Like I just think as a wrestling fan, you have to have at least one wrestler that you can impersonate decently. It just feels like it's mandatory. Like you got to at least be able to do a Macho Man. You got to, or at least be able to do, or at least
Man, Randy Savage. Oh yeah.
you see, like you got to have one of those, or or at least be able to do a Dusty. Like baby girl, that's a McAfee, that's the rules. I got everything you need. Forget that Ric Flair. He only be attractive flea, baby. You want some filet mignon? You come find the McAfee, that's the rose. I just made all that up.
Oh, here comes Lita.
Oh, Lita with the leather strap. Oh shit, whip that ass. Whoop that trick.
Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. Yeah, fuck her up.
Oh. Woo!
Bro, seeing someone always makes me cringe. Like especially when Bianca Belair does it. Like with her hair.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, she's apparently going. She started light training today.
Light training.
Light training. Yes.
I see.
That makes a lot of people, and I'm sure herself, real happy to start getting back in the swing of things a little bit.
Yeah, I hope she comes back very soon.
Definitely, and better than ever.
Yeah. I also hope she doesn't have to lose a finger.
No joke. Hey, just hearing that losing a finger might even be a possibility was just heartbreaking. All right, big. Right, well, up on the side of the cage here, headbutt spots, and there goes Val. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
No, not this.
Yeah, we gotta turn it up for this.
Turn it up.
How much money would you take to take this bump?
500 grand.
Bro, there better be at least six zeros on that bitch, or at least 7 zeros. You gonna pay me my year's salary for one night for this shit, and I'm still going over.
Oh. You think it would have been better if Jamal, aka Umaga, did this?
I'm maybe because Duke could get some air.
Yeah, because Umaga was actually perfected the splash.
Oh my god!
The ring, bro. Did the ring shake? By the way,
How did my man not explode into Skittles after that? Oh my god!
Oh shit! Oh no!
And this was my problem: was the finish. That should have been the finish.
Oh.
Like, that's crazy. That should have been the finish. That's insane. Rikishi should have won the IC title there. Absolutely should have won.
Yeah, true.
You don't do a spot like that and not put the title on somebody, but you also don't do a finish like this unless there's a proper payoff. I don't believe there was.
Worst match on the card so far.
Like, no, you know what? No. You could have Taz do that either on Raw after or SmackDown after, but let Rikishi get this moment, and then you could have done Rikishi versus Taz at SummerSlam and build and like a street fight or something. I don't know, but I would have built towards Rikishi versus Taz. Who the hell cares? You know, that's one thing that's missing. At least I know, like with Joe Tessitore on Raw, calling show or no, whichever show he's on. I think he's on SmackDown. Is that he does not make you care, because if he doesn't emote to the point to where I can emotionally invest in what he cares about, why should I care? Cole's great at that. Vince was great at that. JR was like the best of the best are great at getting you to invest in the baby faces and boo the heels. Like Tessitore, I've listened to Joe Tessitore in some form or fashion for over 20 years because he did boxing for ESPN and he does college football, Monday night, all that kind of stuff. But like, it's not translating as well to wrestling. He does fine, but honestly, Vic Joseph would be better as the voice of SmackDown. But he also does awesome in NXT. You can't fuck up what him and Booker got.
True. You know, Booker can actually make you feel that way, but
Yes, he can.
he just spends a lot of that energy just making us laugh,
bro.
About his comments.
Booker T on commentary. Yo, this is mad funny. So he did lines for the video game. Oh, imagine Booker T calling matches where one of the wrestlers in the match is Booker T. Booker T calling his own match.
Yeah, I saw that on ITC's one of ITC's videos.
Oh, speaking of, Dub just uploaded a short when having shared accounts goes wrong. Yo, those little real shorts that him and Nisha do are hilarious, and they're so relatable.
Yeah, facts.
I gotta see. Yeah. Oh, when having shared accounts goes wrong. Yeah. Bro, is that Harvey Whippleman?
Jericho.
Man, 2000 Jericho, holy shit. The pops he got when that countdown hit. You know, I thought about this earlier in the week. Is Chris Jericho's greatest rival Stephanie? I know most people say Shawn.
I mean, they do have some funny segments.
Some
maybe.
You know, let the bodies hit the floor, let the boobies hit the floor. The Planet of the Apes one, which Jericho hated, but Vince gave him a standing ovation in Gorilla over the Planet of the Apes bit. Because apes are funny to Vince. Jericho thought the bit was childish. That says a lot about McMahon.
Oh, speaking of McMahon.
Oh, dear.
Is that? Oh, it's Shane. I forget sometimes Shane came out to.
Oh yeah, he didn't have his own music until the next year. That this time he's managing Benoit. Why is he dressed for a match? He didn't have a match.
He's wearing the Rock shirt.
Oh yeah, because they stole Rock's clothes.
Oh.
This is delicious.
Yes, it's true. I'm glad. And shout out to Shane, man. Like in 2000, his match with Steve motherfucking Blackman at SummerSlam. Fun fact, Shane was Rock's first title defense after Backlash 2000. It was a steel cage match on Raw. That was the episode where Rock wore the cow print vest.
Cow print vest.
That shit was iconic.
I see.
Shane's a pussy.
So they censor him and not the crowd.
They censored that so weird, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, you remember? You remember when we were talking about Mount Rushmore of commentators?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and I mentioned Jerry Lawler, not on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be real. I don't think Jerry Lawler's like top 10 commentator all time.
Wow. Can you name 10 better right now? But again, Jerry is a color commentator, not a play-by-play man.
Yeah,
There's a stark difference.
But like the reason why I think, well, I've actually heard this from Mo. He actually explains it best. But this is what he says why Jerry Lawler is the most overrated commentator of all time. Yes, JR and Lawler were just so attached to the hip in terms of the shows. But if you look at the best moments from the Attitude Era, it was those two commentating it.
Naturally,
but
yeah.
If you were to look at them the whole show, it felt like JR was doing a carry job because Jerry Lawler were just, at most points was just annoying as shit.
Could be, but it's not just JR and King, but also go back and look at Lawler and Vince and they also did Lawler, Vince, and JR as a 3-man booth. Like he was a great foil. He was a great foil to play off of, and Jerry was always good at playing the fool.
Yeah, but by that time the 2010s came around.
Oh yeah,
he would be off commentary at the
absolutely cooked. So annoying. Yeah, absolutely cooked. Hold on, I gotta turn the volume all the way up for this year 2000 rock pop because man, no, you got to understand. Like, okay, the joy that would hit your soul when that music hit, that loud "If You Smell" call to action, like, dude. It was like this. Everyone stood up, like, instantly. So, excuse me while I get my goosebumps.
Rock was my number one favorite back in the day.
Bro, look at that. Bro, also, those sideburns. My God, those sideburns. I ain't never geeked so much over them. He said that. I have never geeked so much over a grown man's sideburns pause in my life. Like year 99, 2000 rock sideburns. Them shits had more charisma than the roster.
Yep.
Bro. That would be a good tier ranking. Ranking wrestler, like in terms of an individual year, most over like years that people had, like 87 Hogan, 98 Austin, like 84 Flair, 2000 Rock, 97 Sting.
So wrestlers peak years.
Yeah, like 98 Goldberg. Well, you could argue Hogan had so many like peak years.
Honestly, in terms of American, probably in the 80s, late 80s.
But also
NWO Hogan was something different.
96 through 97 Hollywood Hogan. Dude, let me tell you, you know how hated you got to be to make people not want to hear Jimi Hendrix?
Jimi Hendrix.
Like you would like go every time you hear the opening of Voodoo Child. You really would. Like that's some asshole shit to make people hate hearing Jimi Hendrix. bro. 2000 Rock, like, it's not fair. It's literally unfair. And I've seen this man live one time, and full pause. I almost thought I was gay for a second when that music hit and that electricity. That's some real shit. Shadow of a doubt.
Maybe so.
Huh? Do what?
Love you.
I love you, baby girl.
Yeah. Kurt trying to get out of this match. Yeah. But yeah, Waldus plays 10 better than commentators better than Jerry.
Yeah,
Waldus
you give me 10 color commentators better than King.
I got you. Well, probably not color commentators, but
That's
commentators in general. Yeah. I'm not putting him over the four I mentioned, which is Jim Ross, Booker T, Gorilla Monsoon, and Taz. Definitely those. Not putting him over those four. Jesse Ventura, not putting him over there. Michael Cole's not better than Jerry.
Cole is better than Lower, but again, I separate play-by-play guys and color guys. Like play-by-play is Vince, it's Tony Schiavone, it's Joey Styles, Excalibur.
Oh, speaking of which, Joey Styles.
And also Joey Styles did the shit by himself.
Yeah. All right, that's okay. So that's 7 so far.
Look at Kurt, afraid of his own pyro. He's so paranoid.
Okay, so that's 7. 3 more. I'll give you 3 more. Oh, there he is. Yeah, get his ass. Okay. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest. JBL was not that bad, and I think he's definitely better than Jerry.
Now JBL grew into his big time, like his early days on SmackDown when he was just saying anything, like he was, he was mad ass funny. And again, this isn't just WWE, but like all promotions. Yeah, they were.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 8 so far. I'm trying to think of 2 more. 2 more.
So I just sent Mo a message about something trifling as hell that happened at work this week.
Trifling.
Oh yeah. I got called a monkey at work.
White guy, white woman.
Mm-hmm.
Figure.
And she tried to play ignorance too, saying that she didn't understand why it was offensive. Bro, between that and finding out that she doubled down on her justification and then getting yelled at by people over shit I had no control over. Oof. Man. But I was talking to my mom earlier and I told her about it. And she said, the best thing you can do is not give them the reaction they want. Don't do that. Because she's like, listen, I love white folks, but you can't just be around all white folks like that. You just can't. Because as she says, some of them are the devil. Her words. You know, your mama ain't gonna steer you wrong.
That's actually the what you described was actually the same description of a Jezebel. Just gotta be proper. Like, no, don't give him the reaction because
it ain't worth it.
Yeah, if you don't know, Jezebel is actually in the Bible.
Yes, yeah. Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah,
absolutely aware. I love you too,
Yeah.
baby girl. You want some a snack after? Go ahead and get you some.
Yeah, try and be more profit. Like, don't give him the reaction they're looking for.
Exactly.
Never satisfy him.
But boy, I was being tried last night, and also it was hot as hell in the store, and that was making me irritated. Plus, there was a lady that used to work there that strung out, that wouldn't leave. She was just dawdling and shit, so I couldn't go take care of cleaning or anything like that. And like the stuff I was saying in my head didn't come out of my mouth, and I'm glad it didn't. Like I said, motherfuckers was trying. They really were. Oh yeah, Kurt took an ass whooping in this match. Oh, I gotta see this. Oh, that's so tough. Oh, that's nasty. My sister's at her first Philadelphia Flyers hockey game. She lives in Jersey, so like Philly's not that far. She's like, it's not my first hockey game, it's my first Flyers game. Oh, that's so sick.
Nice.
That's one of my bucket list things is to go to an NHL game at every arena. I've been a hockey fan for now 30 years.
Nice.
That is lit, man. I get the retired numbers up here.
Oh, I just thought of another commentator.
Yeah.
Tony Schiavone.
Oh, of course, yeah. Tony's great, especially at his absolute peak. And I know everyone like tries to younger folks, they try to dog on him and everything. And AEW, like, listen, he's there for the.
He was actually really great in WCW.
Of course he was.
It's
Sting. Every person who does commentary, like play-by-play or commentary in wrestling, they have their people. Like, because the play-by-play person is neutral, but they usually lean towards baby faces. And like Gorilla had Hogan. David Crockett had Dusty. Tony had Sting. Vince had Brett and Shawn. JR had Austin and Rock. Cole had Cena, mainly Cena. Everybody's got, and now he's got Cody. That every play-by-play person has their guy or girl, Like I was watching a video actually. It was about Miss Elizabeth yesterday, which God, I miss her every day. Like Gorilla Monsoon was so protective of her on play-by-play because the audience was protective of Miss Elizabeth. Like anybody could do anything they want or say anything they want about anybody, but you don't say or do anything bad about Miss Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And like Joey Styles, his guys in ECW, it was Taz, it was Tommy Dreamer, it was RVD. You got to have your baby face as the champion, and then your color guys usually have the heels to for you to boo. Like those things really matter. And because when you're the play-by-play person, you're the narrator for the viewer at home. You're the storyteller, and the narrator of the book that is the show you're watching. So you can understand all the context and everything that's happening in front of you. Also, you didn't mention Taz on commentary. I
mentioned Taz.
Oh, did you see? I always chose Taz over. I chose Taz over King, not just because I'm a mark for him, but at the same time, he also smartened up the viewer on how holds work on TV. And I greatly appreciated the education that he would always provide. And also, shout out to him for putting the word yam bag over. He did that shit on his radio show, The Taz Show. He'd always talk about Yam Bag Jones and also adding Jones to the wrestling vernacular. Someone actually made a compilation of every variation of Jones he used on his radio show. What words from wrestling are a part of your regular vocabulary now because of wrestling? or words you learned because of wrestling? Because like one thing, Vince was always really big on expanding the vocabulary of the fan. Like I didn't know what a solar plexus was until JR started mentioning what a solar plexus was, or Chris Jericho being smug and calling people troglodytes and sycophants. I didn't know what a troglodyte was or a sycophant was.
Man.
Who are they playing tonight? Yeah, Kerr got packed up in this match, bro. And damn, that blast ride. Yeah, this was this was damn near a squash.
Big mistake.
Oh, this is the dubbed version. Listen, y'all pay for Kid Rock now. Go re-air this properly with American Badass playing. I mean, fuck Kid Rock, but still, I can't stand dubbed shit.
Yeah, because I remember he didn't. He still had Roland during the early 2000s.
Yeah, I guess maybe Limp Bizkit cost less to pay for. Fuck out. Even though he likes what's it called more, Kid Rock, which I'm like, all right, salute. Oh, they're playing in Chicago.
Y'all gonna pay. Y'all gonna pay.
I grew to appreciate this song. I ain't gonna sit there and say I love it, but
I love this, but not on The Undertaker. As I said before.
Yeah.
They
literally just caught an NK.
An NK? That's impressive.
Team Rocket.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, back to the commentators.
Yeah.
Let me Let me say the names I already mentioned. Jim Ross, Booker T, Gorilla Monsoon, Taz, Michael Cole, Jesse Ventura, JBL, Tony Schiavone.
Jericho just kissed a married woman. I didn't hear Bobby the Brain Heenan or Paul Heyman.
Maybe Paul Heyman. I still need to go watch some classic wrestling, so have an opinion on Bobby Heenan.
Oh, dude, Bobby.
I've heard some, but not enough. Let's just say that.
Out of character, Paul Heyman said that Bobby the Brain Heenan, I fully agree with this, is the most talented all-around performer, wrestler, manager, announcer, host, everything. You know what you should do? Go watch classic episodes or clips of Bobby and Gorilla hosting primetime wrestling. Phenomenal. And the chemistry was so natural because they were best friends in real life.
Yeah.
You know, this video package could be taken hella out of context by somebody looking for a reason because Triple H keeps saying, I want Jericho's ass.
That's definitely
I used to have that DX football jersey.
Oh wow, really?
I got in trouble for it.
How?
Because it said 69 on it. It said suck at 69.
Oh.
Dude, I was going to 7th grade. Yeah, I got in trouble for that shit. It was just one of those go home and change your shirt type things.
Bro, in 7th and 8th grade, I had a damn uniform.
Oh, you went to a private school?
Oh no, not a private school, but a public school. But it was also connected into a high school. So
that's
I had
crazy.
to. So in order for them to know what I was, I had to wear a specific shirt.
I did have another situation. There's another ad. I did have another situation where I had to go home and change shirts because I had this Chris Jericho shirt and it said Jerichoholic, and the design was like a Jack Daniels bottle, and apparently somehow that was an issue. I'm like, all right, dumb.
Made no sense.
I also had a WWF football jersey that had the Rock's Brahma Bull on the front, and on the back it said "Know Your Role." They also sold another one at that time that had Mankind's smiley face wrapped in barbed wire and a leather mask, and it said "Have a nice day" on the back. Like, dog, Vince would sell anything that he could.
Red Bull does give you wings.
Red Bull's disgusting.
Yeah, true. Monster's better.
Oh, some motherfucking My Time. Inject that into my veins all the time. Triple H and Jericho had great chemistry.
Dumb shit.
Also, they have the most underrated Hell in a Cell match of all time in 2002. It's way better than one he had with Nash in 03. Jesus. It didn't have as much heat as in 02, but the match was amazing. I believe it was Judgment Day 02. This was like super swole, on the gas Triple H.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I can't get jiggy with it.
What? The song?
Yeah. Sorry, bro, but I already said this. But My Time is overrated.
It's not overrated. It's properly rated.
Nah. I don't know why it gets gassed up. It's an iconic song for like 10 seconds or 20 seconds.
Oh, stop it. Nah. You saying basically the song blows its load in the beginning of it. Nah, chill.
Montel, this song.
Like, actually listen to the whole song, man. Like, and then some dude had a crowd sign that said the Mexican Badass. That's funny.
Mexican Badass. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah. That's why when Makai was listing theme songs better than My Time is now on open mic night.
Oh no.
This was the only song, or this was one of the songs that he first listed. I'm pretty sure he listed 6 at first, and then this was the only song I disagreed with. The other 5 I agree.
This Jericho was so good, man.
Yes, he was. Early 2000s Jericho was something else.
Yeah, he was. He was great.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah. But I'm pretty sure the other themes he listed, the other 5 themes he listed, I agreed with. I'm pretty sure it was Voices, Burning My Light, The Game, Basic Thugonomics, and Real American.
As what, like the top 5?
That's better. It's a bit as a theme songs that's better than My Time Is Now.
I mean, better than Cena's My Time Is Now. Okay. Now, what were the parameters? Was it strictly the song alone by itself, isolated, or were there other factors like the crowd reaction that came with it? Or
it was just the individual song.
Okay, the individual song. Now, I think we need to do one where we talk about like the best licensed theme songs.
But My Time Is Now is a licensed song.
No. Oh, no. Cena made that himself. I mean, licensed out from another artist.
Oh, like from like Kingdom and Cult of Personality.
No, something like that.
Something like those. Okay,
yeah. So this is where my uncdom comes in. You can only hear this on like Daily Motion. You go to archive.org, find shit. Dusty Rhodes at Starcade 84 came out to Purple Rain by Prince. That clears everything. Everything. And he came out in a purple glittery robe for the $1 million match for the NWA title against Ric Flair, with Smoking Joe Frazier as the ref.
I see.
Dusty
That's
came
nice.
out to Prince.
Man, that was sad to believe.
That you know what? Let me see if I can find the clip. Let me see if I can find that. Because it's so elite. Dusty Rhodes Starcade. I think it might have been 85.
85.
Let's see if I can. Because I just want to find that. I just want to find that that Prince thing. But he literally came out to that. Like, what are we doing here? Daily Motion. But also, you like for me, like if you're gonna talk about like licensed songs, you got to go to ECW, because Heyman stole so much music. So, War Machine by Kiss for Taz, Man in the Box by Alice in Chains for Tommy Dreamer, Come Out and Play by The Offspring for Raven, Natural Born Killers for New Jack, Perfect Strangers by Deep Purple for Shane Douglas. Smack My Bitch Up by for Al Snow, and of course Enter Sandman for the Sandman. Spike Dudley came out to Highway to Hell by AC/DC, and Balls Mahoney Big Balls by AC/DC. Like, those are the ones that immediately come off the top of my head. I'm sure there's some other ones. But like those specifically, the Dudley Boys had no music because they had so much heat. They never needed music. Oh,
yeah, after what you showed me, yeah.
Hold on, Scott Hall coming out to Ready or Not by the Fugees is so iconic and so cold. Holy shit, that's cold. Bam Bam Bigelow came out to Welcome to the Jungle in ECW as well.
Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses. Shit, beyond iconic. Like WWE didn't really start licensing out music until '98 because they did a Highway to Hell for SummerSlam. Trying to think of some others. Obviously, Punk with that, Cult of Personality.
Yep.
I don't count like Rhea Ripley's music because those were songs made for her by the bands. The game doesn't count either because those songs were made for Triple H.
Yeah.
Trying to think of people who had like that because Vince didn't like to pay for licensed shit. Like, he's known for that. Trying to think. Sting and WCW came out to Seek and Destroy by Metallica in the last couple years. It was the live version of Seek and Destroy. Down now, wow, 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 wow.
I see.
So, like, that's like stuff to keep in mind. Just let me see if I can find this real quick. Never wanted to cause you anything. Hopefully, ain't no ads on this. Yeah, damn right. It's been a bomb ass show.
Mm-hmm.
And really, the intent of this show was to put on over the three new guys, Kurt and the two Chris's. Like, that was the big thing about it, Let's see, I started 80. Was it 84? I want to say. I need a hero. But it's always stuff like that, like that goes a long way Like his music is such a beautiful marriage to wrestling, and that's why your entrance music matters. If you got shit music, I don't
True.
care how good you are. You know, Triple H said it best. You got to have like music that as soon as it starts to play gives the audience that oh shit sense. You know, like different
True.
levels of oh shit, like oh shit, you know, Trick coming out, or oh shit, Brock coming out, or oh shit, it's Stone Cold, like that, you know, like
3-6 Mafia. Here
hey
comes Mark Henry.
man, come on, that hey, that's one of the coldest live performances of all time on SmackDown, and that was on SmackDown.
Yeah, it was on SmackDown. That's actually crazy.
I think they were in Memphis. Yeah, they were in Memphis for that show too. And you know, Mark's a big old heel, but he gets to the ring and he's like head nodding, like, "Man, this shit is hard." And then you know he gave that acknowledgement.
In my opinion, it's probably the coldest. It's the coldest entrance of all time.
Okay, hold on. Greatest entrance themes for black wrestlers.
Trick Williams is a thing for sure. For sure.
It definitely.
Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Booker T / Harlem Heat, because there's only like a couple of noticeable changes, but it's basically the same song. So I'll go Harlem Heat, Booker T, the Almighty Bobby Lashley. That's my shit. Of course, the Hurt Syndicate, the Hurt Syndicate. I've been missing them on my TV, man.
And you know when MVP's singles theme.
Oh yeah, I'm coming. Pause. That is probably hold on, that's crazy. Yo, a dude. Are you serious? A dude on TikTok viewed one of my reels, and he has the same name as me.
Really?
Yeah, dude's got 101 followers, but he's got only 2 reels. One has 10,000, another's got 4,000, but he has my first and last name. No, that's insane.
Wow.
That's easy. White?
It's actually crazy.
Yeah, so it's a white dude. No, that's insane.
That is.
You know what? On principle, I'm gonna follow dude because he has the same name as me. That's crazy. Yo, what? Nah, that's wild. But back to black wrestlers' music.
Basically, you could throw all 4 members of the Hurt Business singles themes in there.
Oh no, it all count. Yeah, ain't no stopping me now.
Yep. Cedric Alexander's theme was actually pretty fire.
I don't remember.
In the dark, I'm feeling home. Time's passed and now I'm gone. It went something like that.
Okay. I mean, if it was made by CFO Money, I fuck with it because CFO Money knew what they were doing. Mellows. You know, I love Mellows. I am the greatest. Ain't no name. Honestly,
the Rock's themes.
Yeah, I mean Hollywood Rock. Come on now, just
yeah, true. And Bollywood Rock.
Trying to think of some others. Teddy Long's theme, you know, the Mac Militant, technically was Rodney Mac's theme. So that goes in there. Also, D'Lo Brown, shout out D'Lo.
You're looking at the real deal now.
You better recognize former Eurocon. Sorry ass out on the street. I also count the Nation of Domination as a whole.
That one too, yeah.
Even though at its largest, it had white folks in it, and it had a Puerto Rican because Savio Vega was in the original Nation. It was Farouk, Crush, Savio, JC Ice, and Wolfie D, who were a tag team known as PG-13. They actually wrapped the Nation to the ring. So
yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
might be, to me, that's one of the most underrated entrances in WrestleMania history. Was at WrestleMania 13. It was the Chicago Street Fight. It was the Nation versus Ahmed Johnson and LOD. And these dudes come out there and because the presentation is supposed to be like the Nation of Islam type shit because they had the people in the suits and everything looking like the Nation of Islam. And they go and PG-13 goes, I pledge allegiance to the nation of domination. One nation under Farouk. with liberty and justice for no one by any means necessary. That shit was tough as hell. Underrated match too.
Yeah.
I don't like people saying Mania is just a one-match show. It's actually just quite, and it followed Austin and Brett. So it's a 2-match show if you ask me. But the Nation's theme goes in there. Honestly, Ernest the Cat Miller's, his shit cracks me up. His James Brown knockoff. I'm the greatest. I fight everybody. I whoop everybody ass. And he's a 3-time karate black belt, so I absolutely believe he would. He was like legit one of the toughest dudes in wrestling at that time. Who else had a really good ass theme? Jericho telling Triple H to suck it. They keeping the heat and the crowd in it. All right, Pedigree and big ass Pedigree, big Pedigree. Who else? The lady, like the people in NXT now, obviously, Oba. Well, he's not NXT no more. Jada's theme, especially the way the crowd gets with it. Javon, I fuck with his a lot because his shit, his shit just makes everybody happy, you know.
True.
Also, Big E's "Feel the Power" done by Wale, tough.
Kofi Kingston's SOS.
Oh yeah, you gotta have that.
SOS.
Boom, boom, boom. Jericho's getting back up again. Oh shit! I'm trying to like who else has some really good. I mean, New Jack, because Natural Born Killers.
You can also throw in the New Days thing.
Yeah,
it's a very positive theme song.
Definitely, especially at the peak of their popularity. Dude, I legitimately wanted to buy a box of Bootio cereal.
Yes, I remember you. I remember you telling me when we was ranking factions.
And until I found out how much that shit was, they wanted $35 for a box of cereal. Because the T-shirt came with it.
Oh, T-shirt. Oh, that makes sense.
But the T-shirt was $25. So if you still think about it, that's a $10 box of cereal. So Lou, what? I'm so good. But yeah, like a lot of black wrestlers, they have like music that just changes the energy when it plays.
Ooh.
Like, big low blow by Jericho. I can't wait to see what Trick's Mania entrance is going to look like. Speaking of, who else should still be in WWE and should be a massive star? And I'll put his music in there too. The Velveteen Dream. Damn. I genuinely get sad when I think about it.
Yeah.
Because
Velveteen Dream could have been something very special. He could have filled John Cena's shoes if he went on the main roster.
Triple H bled a gusher. Golly!
Oh.
Ooh, that's a classic Triple H blade job right there. Golly. But I just think about like those special entrances he had on those on takeovers when he did the Hollywood Hogan inspired one, and then the match he had with Ricochet where they both they mimicked the stare down Rock and Hogan had at 18, and then the Statue of Liberty one. But I think about that music, Velveteen Dream. Like he had it.
Velveteen Dream.
DREAME. Also shout out Keith Lee, that Bask in His Glory theme song.
Yes.
Bask in His Glory.
For he is limitless.
And then the breakdown. Bask in His Glory. Oh, bask in His glory. His AEW one slaps too.
Yeah.
It's on my Spotify actually. Swerve. Hey, hit different. I ain't gonna hold you. As an isolated song, it's better than Swerve When I Drive or Big Pressure.
I see.
And also the live version that Bun B did at All In is so fire. And then, like, as after he finished doing the song, Nana kept yelling, "Whose house?" And you got 50,000 people going, "Swerve's house, whose house, Swerve house." He turned the main event into a hip hop concert, and it was so lit. God, I like this match. Also, you know what? Shout out the Acclaimed. Their thing was great too.
Yeah, true.
I miss how over the Acclaimed was. Dog, they were getting insane pops on a weekly basis, all just for Anthony Bowens to worry about what Max was going to say on TV.
Oh, when she was in WWE, Sasha Banks.
Oh yeah,
Sky's the limit. There's probably another theme song I would say that it's My Time Is Now.
Yeah, and also we didn't even mention Bianca's shit.
Yeah, Bianca Belair's, yeah.
And she's never changed her music, and no need to
Naomi's Feel the Glow.
Feel the Glow, boy, that just gets you so hyped up.
Yep.
Oh, I heard, by the way, that her and Jimmy had the baby.
Oh, congrats to her. Congrats.
Yeah, definitely. Congrats to Jimmy and Trinity. And all well wishes all the time. Do we count? Are we lumping Samoans in under Black here for music?
If it's, if it's The Rock, yeah.
Because like with WWE, they used to for years always use like Samoans as like their black proxy, without having to put over to make like black wrestlers the main event. Because like the Usos, they hood. Jacob Fatu severely hood. Like ultra
16 lockdown, 18 lockdown,
damn,
8 kids, 1 mattress. Yeah.
Oh, ITC just uploaded.
Jacob Fatu is in for an amazing push.
I cannot wait. I can't wait. Like he legitimately, it feels like it feels like ECW Taz to me when he pulls up.
Yeah.
Oh, double monitor shots to the head. Damn. I just
Go ahead,
bro.
Jacob Fatu is to me.
What's up?
Jacob Fatu is 3-minute warning and the Usos, but with better mic skills.
Yeah, because like here's the thing with him. Everything he says, you believe the first time. Period.
Yep. He's got 3-minute warnings, in-ring skills, and the Usos mic skills.
I think he's better on the mic than the Usos are.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, but I do want that shirt, that post to post and coast to coast. I'm gonna beat your ass. I want that shirt.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I mean. Honestly, some of his best mic work is in MLW.
MLW, yeah.
Yeah, if you go back and watch his shit, look, the lion. He got the. Yeah, he definitely don't have the lion tamer in because that shit hurts worse than the walls. Way worse.
Lion Tamer is the one with where he places the knee on the neck.
Yes. Oh, that shit.
That's what I do with my brothers.
Me, you still wrestling with your brothers like that?
Yeah, when they piss me off, I put them in the walls of Jericho.
So, fun fact: WrestleMania 38 weekend, it was like the first ever live watch along I ever did, and I did it on Facebook. But I taught my daughter how to do the Steiner recliner that weekend.
Steiner recliner. Yep.
And I told her, I said, when you sit on my back and you pull and you get underneath my chin, you got to clench your hands together like this and pull. And she pulled a little hard. Now, keep in mind, this was 2022. She's like 6. So she's like 6. All right, walls on Stephanie.
Oh.
So listen to this crowd.
Yeah, get her, Chris. I'm sorry, but Stephanie was so irritating back in the.
Oh no, absolutely. But it was crazy is that she had no problem being the butt of the joke, but like once she got into a corporate position, they wouldn't let her get comeuppance from anybody ever unless it was an accidental bump from Triple H. I don't get what happened.
Accident.
And the only person to really get a comeuppance on her that wasn't like an accidental bump was Vicky Guerrero when she was leaving the company.
Yeah, and she threw Stephanie in a pile of mud.
And like Stephanie was out there emasculating every man on the roster. Like, what kind of bullshit was that? But during this time, she was always the butt of the joke. You know, Jericho was calling her a filthy, dirty, disgusting, brutal, bottom-feeding trash bag hoe all the time. Oh, dude, like 2000, Jericho was on Demon Time. Oh,
yeah.
Dude,
I still rewatch that segment with Jericho and Rock.
Flaming Rhino and Booker and Steph.
Yeah. You have the gore and the horror.
Well, I think the Silver Spoon motherfucker. I think she was supposed to cut him off and didn't in time.
Yeah, and he got in trouble for that.
So did she actually? No, I heard she did too because she didn't cut him off in time.
Oh, I see.
Like everybody's at fault. Like an F-bomb was not top was not, even then.
Yeah. Yeah, no, never. You can never say the F word back on TV.
I mean, even
Stephanie Man Booker T, the punk ass sucker, and the Silver Spoon motherfucker.
Oh my god! I think that was coming off of when Jericho got speared through or got gored through the stage. Also, that's one of my favorite lines. Taz said, "Y2J just got gored into the next millennium." That's a great line.
By the way, if you ask me, overall, I think Rhino has the best spear. It looks like it hurts.
No, like he absolutely was like ripping you in half. Rhino's gore, Goldberg in his prime spear, and Braun Breaker's spear. Dude, that is a great freaking finish because it really protected Jericho.
Yep.
It really protected Jericho.
It did. If only he had the game. Nah, I'm playing.
Wait a year. Or no. He had the game by the end of 2000. I think they changed it in October.
When did the storyline of Stone Cold, or when he revealed himself as the one who ran down Stone Cold, happen?
It was October.
October, okay.
Because
I still remember he still had my time during that.
They had a couple month run of Triple H as a babyface because he was feuding with Benoit. Benoit put Stephanie in a crossface and everything, and him and Foley were buddying up and stuff. And they were also because they would also laugh at Kurt and call him a dweeb and all this shit and insinuate that he was gay. But it was October when they did the reveal. Your search is over, you dumb son of a bitch. God, but 2000 Triple H was in his bag. Yeah, he don't look like a winner. He don't feel like a winner.
Yep.
So, actually, Armageddon 2000 was the last pay-per-view. Or no. No, it was a No Way Out 2001. Was it No Way Out? No, wait, hold on. Yeah, no, it was Royal Rumble 2001 was the last pay-per-view Triple H had a world title match until WrestleMania 18.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because No Way Out, I don't think he was on the card. He had 3 Stages of Hell with Austin. He main evented, and then he had Taker at Mania. The tag team match at Backlash for all the gold. And then he blew his quad, so he missed the rest of 01. And then he didn't have another title match until 02. And then dropped it at Backlash. And then didn't have another title match until Unforgiven when Bischoff gave him the big gold. And this match is so good.
The Rock versus Benoit.
Honestly, him and Benoit had great chemistry. I mean, granted, it was impossible to have a bad match with Chris.
Mm-hmm.
But dude,
because Benoit is like a top 10 in-ring wrestler.
Yeah, there's a strong argument there.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I love his best of 7 series with Booker T for the WCW TV title. The Owen Hart tribute match with Brett. Friends. His stuff with Kevin Sullivan. Trying to think what else is really good. Oh, him and DDP at Slamboree '98 is amazing. Oh yeah, that was the maddest I was at him during this time was when he put the crossface on China.
Yeah,
China was one of my first wrestling crushes.
I feel it.
But my first was Kimberly Page. I mean, damn. I didn't have ECW, so if I did, it would have been Francine, the Queen of Extreme, or as Joey Styles would say, my suit is double-breasted like Francine.
My first crush as an actual wrestling fan. Both of the Funkadactyls.
Oh shit, you can't go wrong. I mean, sheesh, they bad.
Yeah, Cameron was definitely.
I mean, she wasn't shit in the ring, but
Yeah. And Naomi's my favorite. Naomi's my favorite women's wrestler of all time.
Bad. Also, not enough people talk about how fine as fuck Jacqueline was in her prime.
Oh yeah, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline cleared Sable in every way. Plus, she could whoop Sable's ass. Look, I enjoyed in WCW watching her beat up the Disco Inferno. That shit was hilarious. He actually did a match with her at Halloween Havoc '97 because changed hands on a disqualification. Disco originally refused to do a job to her, so WCW fired him, and he only came back on the condition that number one, they gave him the TV title, but they gave him the TV title on the condition that he still did a job to Jacqueline. Which I believe in real life she would have fucked him up anyway. Technical wrestler in the world WWF today. Just whip your candy ass.
Squeal rap. Oh Jesus! I think I remember a segment from The Rock. Squeal. Chris Benoit says he's gonna make The Rock squeal.
Oh no!
When the referee, why don't you go ahead and bend over? Yeah, go ahead and bend over. Bend over backward.
Sweet cream on an ice cream sandwich. Get your goofy ass up.
No, I said no. Shut up. The Rock wasn't talking about bend over. The Rock was talking about bend over backwards and explain to The Rock and the audience what the hell Chris Benoit meant. You
sick freak. Wasn't that Coach?
No, it wasn't Coach. It was like a white dude.
Yeah, wasn't anybody like that we know, like a Kevin Kelly or anyone.
It's not a Charles Robinson or a Kevin Kelly. None of that. But I do remember he did use Kevin Kelly for something. Would everyone out there just like to see Kevin Kelly become Chris Benoit?
Oh yeah, shut your mouth, jabroni. The Rock will whip your ass, and he goes, "Now, Kevin Kelly, you are Chris Benoit." And then he
smile, jabroni. Main event time.
Come on, ads.
Oh, by the way, if you I've asked to some other members of the community this, but if you had to give like a top 5 or top 10 greatest in-ring wrestlers of all time, who would be on it?
In-ring. I mean, we're just working with as a performer only. The guy we're looking at right now, Sean, Brett, Steamboat for me.
You know, a lot of people wouldn't agree with you on the Bret Hart one.
That's fine. Opinions
Yeah.
are opinions, but I speak with what I've seen and what my eyes and brain tell me. You know, you
True,
got to
true.
put. Some folks speak with bias though, which is weird. Whatever, salute. But no, it's all pure objectivity over here. And Brett was flawless in the ring. I need one.
He's also never injured anyone in
No,
the ring before.
unbelievably safe. But
Yes.
he also was impeccable at selling an ass whooping as well. Um, one more. Let's get our. And that was the stipulation. If Rock got DQ'd, he lost the title.
Yep.
It also just as a technician, Dean Malenko.
Yes. I've actually seen some of the stuff some of the highlights of his WCW career. He was actually really great.
Oh, he was fantastic.
He was also the best WCW Cruiserweight champion, from what I heard.
That strong argument there. Either him, Rey Mysterio Jr., Billy Kidman. There's a lot of dudes you could throw in there.
Yeah, especially Chris Jericho and Eddie Guerrero.
The story, though, whenever they actually gave Malenko a story with Jericho, how he was always calling him Stinko Malenko and Dino Machino and mocking his dead dad and everything. Yeah. But when they did the big reveal at Slamboree '98 in the Cruiserweight Open, and Juventud eliminated himself as Ciclope, who was a low card guy, won the Battle Royal to face Jericho, and then he unmasked, and it was Malenko. The damn pop he got. Holy shit. And Jericho said in his book, one of his books, it was I think it was in his first book, one of the biggest pops he's ever heard was at the at Slamboree, and then they did the impromptu match, and then Malenko beat his ass and tapped out Jericho to win the Cruiserweight title. It was awesome. And he was awesome. And there's so many other guys you could go with. A William Regal, Eddie. Honestly,
they clean up the
blood? No, they didn't clean the blood. No, pre-neck injury, Steve Austin.
Yeah, Steve Austin.
Go watch his stuff with Ricky Steamboat in '93 in WCW. Watch him and Dustin Rhodes for the U.S. title. Also, if you've never seen it, go watch the greatest War Games match of all time, Wrestle War '92, Sting Squadron versus the Dangerous Alliance. Holy shit. Masterpiece. And, inverted.
Oh.
And going for his... And Shane's going to bump.
Yeah, get him.
Jeez.
I just realized both the commentators' tables are broken.
Yeah, they're fucked.
Yeah. But if I had to give like a 10 greatest in-ring wrestlers of all time.
Yeah.
I just go off of what they can do in ring. Storyline wise, that's a different story, but
yeah.
Pure in-ring wrestlers, Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega's number one to me.
Okay.
Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, AJ Styles.
Oh, I forget AJ. There's so many.
Bryan Danielson, Eddie Guerrero, Seth Rollins, Will Ospreay.
Seth before all of his knee issues. Yeah. Unbelievable, man.
Benoit. And
what the fuck? Kurt!
Maybe Bret Hart.
How do we forget Kurt Angle?
Yeah, Kurt Angle's my top
three. I absolutely just slandered myself. Oh my god. I got Kurt Angle, bro.
That's all right.
That's insane.
Even though he's never had a 5-star match. Fuck Dave Meltzer, by the way.
I ain't worried about that.
He's had a lot of amazing matches. I think my favorite Kurt Angle match, if I had to say one, is the one he had with Shawn at 21.
Hey,
21, right?
Hey, Studio's in the house. Yeah.
Studio, what's good, bro?
Yeah. But also slept on is the rematch him and Shawn had at Vengeance that year.
Yeah, I need to rewatch that. I need to rewatch that match.
Yeah, it's amazing.
The ones he had. The match he had with the Undertaker and one of the.
No Way Out 06.
No Way Out 06. Yes, that's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, that match was insane. Your favorite Kurt match is him and Ray at SummerSlam 02. That is the greatest opening match in the history of SummerSlam. Undisputed.
Yeah.
Like that was SmackDown 6 on full display.
Yes. SummerSlam 02 is probably another show we should do a watch along to.
Completely goated. I'd be ecstatic to watch that one. You know, I love the vignette match promo for Shawn and Hunter. Like JR is so good at selling despair for a babyface in peril. And what I mean by that is that, you know, he said in the video package, he said Shawn Michaels is one of the greatest natural athletes I've ever seen in all my years in this business. But after a 4-year absence, how much does he have left?
First Edge matches in 2002 are supremely underrated.
Yes, they are.
Yes. Both their Backlash and Judgment Day match was excellent.
Yeah, the Judgment Day match was the hair versus hair, and it is, and it really is.
Bro, that was mean. By the way, of
Kurt was already no, it was his idea. He was already balding.
Yeah, but still, to not tell Edge until the day of.
That's fucked up.
And then he accidentally cut Kurt a couple of times.
But JR for SummerSlam, he was so good at selling the peril and his concern for Shawn. And after he says what he says, Triple H says, "Face facts, you can't wrestle anymore. HBK is dead." And then Shawn's making his amazing entrance. He's got the the Bible. I think it was a Corinthians 4:13 on his beater. And then JR says, "My personal dreams as a fan have come true to see Shawn Michaels one more time, but I pray that this isn't a mistake he makes for the rest of his natural life." And he makes you genuinely scared for him. And of course, when they do the sledgehammer shot post-match, you know, do you have no conscience? Do you have no soul, you son of a bitch? And Triple H just laughing. Bro, that shit.
I know his matches when Kurt was bald gets a lot of praise, rightfully so. But 2000 to 2001, Kurt was awesome too. Yeah, but there is some 2000 to 2001 Kurt matches I do need to see, because I usually just talk about Kurt, bald angle.
Yeah, people tend to forget about hair angle. He did a match where he did I think it was against Benoit. Stuff with Benoit was great. They had his matches with Eddie Guerrero too. Oh, of course, of course.
Just
WrestleMania 20 with Eddie for the WWE Championship.
Yeah,
835 kiddo. You okay? Huh? What's wrong?
Kurt versus Rock in No Mercy 2000. Kurt versus Austin SummerSlam.
The Austin match is amazing. The Austin match is amazing. And the story told. Oh, and their match at Unforgiven when he beat Austin. And
the one where Kurt won his first WWE title.
Yeah, that was No Mercy. Oh, that was No Mercy.
That was No Mercy. Yeah.
Huh? I love you, baby girl. Yeah, of course, Kurt versus Shane. WWE Vault put that match on
their channel.
Yeah, they did.
I see. Oh, Kurt versus Lesnar.
Oh, of course. Fun fact, I think what brought up on the Rumble stream was that if Kurt couldn't go, Benoit was the backup for Brock at Mania.
Interesting.
Oh, Hold on.
Kurt versus Rock and No Way Out 01 was great too. Yes, yes.
It was. Hold on a second. I gotta drop the camera real quick. I'm still here.
Okay.
Trying to think of some other Kurt matches. The one in Unforgiven, he tapped out Austin. I think I think he's the only person that actually made Austin tap in WWE.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
And also that was the first pay-per-view after 9/11. And you know, they really needed a feel-good moment. That's what it is right now. Oh, it's gonna rain tonight.
Kurt
It's gonna
versus
rain in the
Cena, No
morning.
Mercy 03 slept.
Low of 32
I need to-
tomorrow night,
I need
but it's gonna be chilly tomorrow, so dress warm. High of 55.
I'm 55.
I'm gonna need to rewatch, or I'm gonna need to watch that match or that whole show.
Oh,
No Mercy 03.
No Mercy 03. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a little uncomfortable for those with thin skin to see Stephanie getting choked with a lead pipe by Vince. The I Quit father-daughter match. Huh?
Yeah.
But no, Taker and Brock was pretty all right. Wait, whoa! What happened? Wow!
Benoit got rammed into the stairs.
Purdue beats Texas on a last-second tip-in with less than a second to go to advance to the Elite Eight. Oh my goodness, that's March Madness, baby!
Oh my goodness! Ooh.
Kurt versus Ray matches on SmackDown. Oh yeah, dude,
Yes.
SmackDown was the show. As Edge said, SmackDown was built for go. Raw was built for show.
Oh, and 06 angle was on another level.
Yeah, I mean, you know, peak angle as opposed to, you know, what we all used to call them.
Peak angle?
Yeah,
I call it perk angle.
Yeah, but out of respect, he finally admitted he doesn't like it because it reminds him of a really hurtful.
Yeah, true.
Reminds him of a hurtful moment, period of his life. Yeah, we are watching Rock Benoit. Rock and Benoit had great chemistry with this match. Unforgiven 2000, there was a 4-way hit. Those two, Taker and Kane. I mean,
yes,
Chris Benoit on your TV during the year 2000 was the best wrestling match every week on TV.
Yeah, because Benoit was that damn good.
He absolutely was, and you know, it's unfortunate, you know, the things that took place. Oh,
if you had
big
Shane, you bastard. But yo, if you had the pen, would you have booked Benoit to win the WWE or world title earlier?
No, not here. Because it wasn't about him winning the title. It was about establishing himself as a top level heel, and you could do that without winning the championship.
True.
Yeah, Austin and Benoit in 01 were fantastic. Of course, the tag match with Jericho and Triple H, where Triple H tore his quad. People forget how amazing a match that was.
I forget. This was Benoit's rookie year, right? And
yes. Because he came over, I believe it was a week after winning the WCW title at Sold Out in an effort. WCW put the title on him in a last-ditch effort to get him to stay. He was dead set on leaving. And do you know who the booker was that put the title on him?
Vince Russo.
Kevin Sullivan.
Kevin.
To show good faith.
Okay.
So they put the title on him, and then he vacates it the next day, shows up 1 week later with, you know, Malenko, Saturn, and Eddie on Raw. And then, you know, the Radicals were born. It was a tumultuous time. WCW did that in a desperate attempt to try to get, because they knew they were going to lose the others. They were trying to get Chris to stay, because they could have made him a main event babyface. He beat Sid for the title at Sold Out, and they tried it, and it was also as a backup plan in case he stayed, but he obviously didn't. Also, underrated Benoit match, the triangle match with Jericho and Angle at Mania 2000 for the Eurocontinental title, which Angle lost both belts without being involved in decision.
Okay. If you want to see some real reps, watch Benoit versus Finley, Judgment Day 06.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's go. That is graphs right there. Also, shout out Finley. If you've never seen any of his WCW work as the Belfast Bruiser or as Fit Finley, he had a violent as fuck match with Lord Steven Regal at Uncensored 96. No, there's no such thing as a good uncensored show, but that was an amazing match. The audience didn't really know how to receive it because WCW matches were pretty sanitized at that time. Like they were really big on no blood. The audience was not used to stiff European style wrestling. The only other time that would have been best to do it was 03, but again, both him and Brock were baby faces. Kurt's neck was fucked, and if anything, here's what I would have actually done. Here's what I would have done. I would have had Benoit win at the 03 Rumble. Yeah, and at late 03, because the crowd turned Kurt babyface. But I would have had Benoit beat Kurt at Mania, and then maybe do a schmaz finish on SmackDown that where Benoit gets fucked out of the title because Brock accidentally interferes, and it costs Chris accidentally, and it goes back to Kurt, and then you get to Kurt versus Brock. Maybe do a triple threat, because you got to remember, in between time, Benoit was in a tag team partner with Edge. Edge broke his neck. You could have done triple threats for the WWE title at Mania 19, Benoit, Angle, Lesnar. But it could have possibly taken away from the moment for Brock to do the one-on-one with Kurt.
I think WWE wanted to make guys.
Wow, and I was on Oh, he was easily going to be the guy, but
I mean, he won the WWE title in his rookie year. Only other person to do that is damn AJ Styles.
Oh, you want a different blanket? You don't want an extra one? Okay. Girl, you're gonna learn that. You gonna want. You're not like me. I need like 3 blankets.
3?
Infinite comfort items. All the blankets.
Okay.
All the blankets.
Okay.
And a fan. Gotta have a fan. Yes. Your daddy's extra. You're extra. Have you met you? You're a Roberts. You're extra.
So this match is amazing.
It is. I think Benoit after 04 was never going to get the belt again. But here, and that's another thing, is he was the champion, but he wasn't the guy. Like you could be the champion and not be the guy. No matter what, that's Triple H's show. No matter what. I mean, never forget, he had 1 title retention against Triple H thanks to Eugene.
Yeah, true.
Do it? Okay.
But still, he did beat
where do you want it?
He did beat Triple H and Shawn twice.
Just put it back in the closet. And look at Shane, boy. This is frantic as shit. It was great, but like, dude, he had after Backlash, he was defending the title middle of the show against Kane, while Shawn and Hunter had a 48-minute Hell in a Cell. That went way too long, and both bled way too much. All right, hey, I'll be right back.
Triple H and Shawn running it back from the early 2000s was so ridiculous.
It was over the top.
Benoit versus King over HBK versus Triple H. So yes. And by the way, the way Benoit lost, to Orton at SummerSlam, one of the worst booking decisions ever. If they wanted to take the belt off Benoit at SummerSlam, they should have built up Edge. But that's just me. That's just me though, because Triple H was not getting that shit back. Because in this time frame, if Triple H was Superman, then Benoit was Triple H's kryptonite.
Yeah.
Past 03 wasn't good. The matches in 04 were good. That includes both LMS and SummerSlam.
No, they were doing too much. The last man standing match is fine if it had a better finish. You don't do a double count out on a match like that. That crowd was not happy.
Yeah. But did you hear me before you left? Did you hear what I told M? Yeah. You know how I mentioned Benoit losing the title, one of the worst booking decisions in wrestling history.
Well, losing to Orton.
Yeah, him losing to Orton.
It worked in the moment, but they botched fucking damn Earl. But they botched Orton's babyface turn.
Yeah, but like
good guy.
This is just
wrestling.
But if they wanted to take the belt off of Benoit,
he's a good guy.
If they wanted a top heel to take the belt off Benoit, they should have built up Edge in that period.
I think that was the intention, but Edge got injured. Remember?
Maybe
he was the IC champion. He had just come back because he got drafted to Raw. He was the Intercontinental Champion. He beat Orton at Vengeance that year, and the problem was the SummerSlam match where he was defending against Jericho and Batista, and that was the night Toronto decided to just be counterculture and boo all baby faces, everybody. So he's in his hometown. He's getting booed. Edge as a gimmick did not change. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they did a dusty finish to Benoit. Remember, Rock could have lose the title on a DQ. No, I'm trying to hear that announcement from Fink again. Because he would always do that dramatic pause to let the moment build and then drop the bomb on people. He was great at that.
I see.
So, yeah, I just want to hear that again. So, they DQ, and then the crowd knew.
Wouldn't have been a good idea. Edge was good in 02 to 03, but
he did need the heel turn.
Yeah, he didn't need a heel turn.
But they also didn't do anything to evolve him either.
Yeah.
So that's bad.
I'm just saying, if Edge didn't get hurt, he should have been beat Benoit because Triple H was not getting that shit back. Let's just be real. Because this time frame, if Triple H was Superman, Benoit was Triple H's kryptonite.
That was the intention, was to make Edge the world heavyweight champion. Bro, this crowd was mad.
Oh, Nick. Yeah, Foley.
Well, JR just wanted to say the biggest load of bullshit. Yeah, Shane caused the DQ.
Yep. His 04 heel character, just him being obsessed with the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, maybe
so.
Yeah, he got the dusty finish twice. And then here comes Foley.
Twice? When did wait, twice this year?
Yep, Unforgiven. They did the same thing to him then in the 4-way.
Yeah, bring that back. Yeah, bring that ass back here. Why doesn't anybody take over? It's a street match. That would have been interesting.
I've always thought that
Taker
the way they did this finish was that Mick changed the finish because he liked The Rock. It always came off that he just did this because he was a mark for The Rock. But the fact is, and in fairness, he did get screwed. Dude, this match is better than the Mania 2000 main event. This is way better than the Mania main event. Which they fucked that up too.
Well, granted, them at least the year after, they did have the greatest Mania of all time. Oh, one was 17, right?
2016.
Yeah. Oh no, WrestleMania 17.
Oh, it's 01, yeah.
Yeah, it's 01. One of the worst Manias ever, really.
Oh yeah, it's not good. Like it's so weird. No, 2000 still is because everything else carried that much more in spite of. But also in 2000, everything was so over and hot, nothing mattered. It's a case of when you're hot, you can't fuck up. When you're cold, even good stuff doesn't get the shine it deserves. Like, look at WCW in 2000. Some of the good stuff they had gets overshadowed by how bad everything else was.
Yep.
Like, Booker T was great in 2000. Steiner was great character work. Lance Storm was awesome in 2000. Like,
yeah, but WCW, yeah,
exactly.
Even though they had their moments, their good moments, a lot of it gets overshadowed because of how terrible.
It's not a good Mania. Plus, you had the wrong type of main event. You had the wrong winner. And only one singles match. But you know what? Nobody cared because the Triangle Ladder match was amazing. Jericho Angle Benoit was really damn good. And everyone was just there to party. Too much of nowadays fans get wrapped up in just analyzing the matches.
True.
Sometimes people, it's just coming there to have a good time. Bam. And look, everyone's living in the moment, not being analysts. They're being fans. But also, we had a reason to just forget about everything and be fans. Look at this show. When you give us something so good that we can just forget about everything else, this is what you get.
Champion. Man, this show was amazing. It sucks that, even with the main event, it does suck that this doesn't get talked about a lot anymore. And it was main evented by Era 404. Yeah. But this was an amazing show.
Yes.
Only thing I didn't like was the ending of Rikishi and Val Venus.
Exactly, because he should have won.
Yes, he should have.
But if anything, Taz can still get his heat after the match, afterwards.
Yeah, for real.
Yes, honestly, wrestling is a spectacle. Like, I want to have some of y'all jump on here and watch. Like, we'll do it in Discord and watch, like, just regular Raws from that time, just to understand how much of a party it was. Like, Dusty Rhodes once said in a promo that no matter what you have going on in life, for the next 2 to 3 hours, nothing else matters. but what's happening here in the moment with you and me. That's what professional wrestling's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like, I promise you, the last show I went to was at Battleground 2015. Yeah, I took some pictures. I still have them. But the most important thing was being there in the moment. And I was there at the time with my then girlfriend, now the mother of my child. And we were pregnant at the time. And at the time, she was still pretty into wrestling. And the coolest thing happened. That was the night that Taker showed up. It was his first appearance since the streak got broken. So Brock could have that monster run and everything. And he was wrestling Seth in the main event. And she had once told me that at least there was two people she wanted to see live, Taker and Ray. I couldn't give her Ray, but I wound up giving her Taker. And I'll never forget this as long as I live. I look over at her after Brock, he kicked Brock in the dick and then, and they wrapped up the show and everything. And I look over at her and she's got her hand on her belly and with the biggest smile. Those are the things that matter. Those moments are the things that matter. Yep. I remember marking out and falling over my ass when the Hardys returned at Mania 33 with my friends. That's the shit that I remember crying, having to go to a separate room and crying from watching Kofi Mania go down because I saw a black man win Vince McMahon's world title.
Yeah, that was a beautiful moment.
It's big. It's bigger than your, like I'm not trying to spend money to go be an analyst, bro. I'm trying to go have fun. Now, if something's bad, we're gonna talk. We'll say something's bad. But at the end of the day, you know what it reminds me of? Listening to Mo and Chris talk about going to SummerSlam, and they may not be the world's biggest fans of Jey Uso, but those brothers were yeeting because they're lost in the moment. Life's about sometimes getting lost in the moment. Yes, professional wrestling is a variety show. You got to give a little something for everybody. You want it's like going to the circus. You want technical wrestling? We got that. You want lucha libre? We got that. You want European style hard hitting shit? We got that. You want comedy? We got that. Drama? Mm-hmm. We got that. You want to see hot women being hot? We got that too. I got a little something for everybody. Come to the show, and I hope you have a great time, and I hope you come back next week. Yeah, Pro wrestling is the most expensive circus that you're willing to pay money to see. Because we already got a circus at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah, that is true.
And ain't nobody paying for that. But yeah, that's why 17. And I watched Mo's debate that he had the other night with Donnie and Saya over 17 versus 39? I'm like, 17 clears. It absolutely clears. Because even the most heatless match, which was I think it was the gimmick battle royal. Guess what? It was fun. It was fun. Mania is the place to be. Houston was the place to be. Austin and Rock sold the house. Triple H and Taker also had a hand in selling the house. Vince and Shane sold the house. You had TLC 2. You had the first TLC match there. Angle Benoit was great. Jericho and Regal was an awesome opener. Yes.
I agree with the statement, M.
For me, I don't define a match being good based on the length of time. Not every match. Thank you.
Yes.
You want to see a great under 5 minute match? Go watch King of the Ring 94 and watch 1, 2, 3 Kid versus Owen Hart. That is an incredible under 5 minute match. Jim Ross always said, maximize your minutes. However long you got out there, make the most of it and make sure people at least talk about you as they leave. For example, I love Mate 38. Both nights I came out of that show being exactly because you had, honest to God, Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville is the funniest match I've ever watched in my life.
Oh,
I was dying laughing at that shit. But you also had a great women's match with Bianca and Becky. Stone Cold came out of retirement.
Cody Rhodes also came back. And had a banger with Seth.
Yes, he did. And, we got to honor, Undertaker twice over the weekend. Triple H hung up his boots. Yeah, the Brock Roman match didn't go as planned because I think the shoulder got jacked up, so they had to go home early.
Yeah, the second half of night 2 was kind of a snooze fest to close out
Honestly,
an amazing Mania.
low key, Brock and Roman matches are kind of cursed. Low key.
Yep.
But dude, like think about it. That was the most hyped up thing about the weekend besides Austin coming back. But you know what a lot of people were talking about? Who they were talking about? Bianca and Becky. It's what you do with the time. They're talking about Cody coming back. Yeah, Johnny Knoxville. Sami Zayn was an unsung hero. That match felt weird because nobody wanted to boo Edge at all.
Yeah.
Nobody.
But
it did give us
for what it is, it's
And
still a
honestly-
good match, but it could have been a whole lot better.
Oh, it absolutely could have been a lot better, but at the same time, it did provide the groundwork for the Judgment Day, and low key,
Yes.
and it felt like that stable mainly was there to get Rhea Ripley over,
Yep. True.
you know. But that's what again, professional wrestling is a variety show. At the end of the day, it's not just supposed to be all graphs, and you don't. Yeah, and honestly, the the Ray Dom tag match with was fun, and everyone was like, God, I can't stand Logan Paul as a person, but geez, like he's athletic as hell, and he's taking it seriously. Also, that was Dom's Mania debut, and how cool was that, getting to debut with his dad? And he was also wearing Eddie's outfit from AAA.
Yes, and that was also Logan Paul's first match in WWE, his debut match.
It was, and shout out to the Miz for being a good first person to work with for him, because that was when they were trying to make Logan Paul a babyface, and the crowd kind of got with it, but
I got with it when he went up against Roman. That was a fun match at Crown Jewel.
The elbow drop with while live on Instagram was wild. But that's what professional wrestling is supposed to be, is again a little something for everybody. You want hardcore stuff, I can give you that. I got people who can get down with that. I got women who can get down with the hardcore stuff. You got Mia Yim for that. You got Chelsea Green for that type of stuff. You got a little something for everybody. If you want a little sexual innuendo in your comedy, got that too.
Every match served different purposes.
Yes. People have lost sight. I say not as a collective, but some fans have lost sight that every match is supposed to serve a unique purpose. Now, sometimes bookers get it wrong. Oh boy, do they! But I mean, everything is supposed to serve a purpose because everything should have meaning. Everything on TV you see should have some meaning and weight to it. Otherwise, why is it there?
True. But that was Fully Loaded 2000.
Masterclass.
That was
so good.
Yeah. This is definitely the most underrated wrestling show of all time.
You can make an argument for that. Honestly, dude, 2000 WWF was in their absolute bag with their B shows: Backlash, Judgment Day, Fully Loaded, Unforgiven, No Mercy, Armageddon. Honestly, the B shows clear the A shows.
True. That is true.
What's that dude talking about? Another one I think would be really good to Pete, because I don't know. Have you watched Judgment Day 2000? You watched the Iron Man match?
I don't think so. No, sorry.
The final 5 minutes of that Iron Man match it's like a B show equivalent of the final 5 minutes of Mania 40.
Okay. But this is what I wanted to ask you. Next week Thursday, what other pay-per-view should we watch? Your call.
Oh, Mike. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you give it a call before we do a.
Ooh, I know.
What's it?
WCW Spring Stampede 97.
97. Okay.
I know we all know what it's known for. We coming for you, sucker. It's known for that. However, It's got a really fun 4-way with the Harlem Heat, Lex Luger and the Giant, and the main event, which I adore to death, is DDP Savage, and that was the night that Macho Man made Diamond Dallas Page into a main eventer. I do advise on not watching a WWE cleaned up version of it to hear the crowd accordingly. To watch a raw footage version of it, if you could find one, it's probably on Daily Motion. That's where I always recommend anything WCW, because WWE doesn't own all the audio rights to theme songs like DDP's, Jericho's, Raven, so on and so forth. But that's a good ass show with a lot of heat. So Spring Stampede 1997 will be the next watch along. The best 3 in your house pay-per-views. Now, I've only seen one in full. Oh, no. Technically the last in your house was Backlash 99. It is an in your house. So that counts. In your house, Bad Blood, and Canadian Stampede.
Okay.
Canadian Stampede is number 1. Because as a top to bottom show, it's better than Bad Blood. Of course, Bad Blood always is the first Hell in a Cell, debut of Kane. But
didn't they also didn't they also bring the In Your House pay-per-view back during the NXT 2020?
Yeah, they did. But like when I think In Your House, it's the original WWF In Your House shows. Now some of them are terrible, but the three I mentioned, I can't recommend enough. No, that DX In Your House was 1997. Technically, Backlash 99 isn't In Your House. But in terms of using the house stage gimmick, that went away, I want to say, after Canadian Stampede.
Canadian Stampede, okay.
Which that main event, the 10-man tag, Team USA versus the Hart Foundation in Calgary during the Calgary Stampede rodeo. It's a beautiful moment. It's honestly, it is the last moment that we had like the full Hart family together and happy. And that really makes it special.
I see.
Yeah, In Your House wasn't good. It was a glorified house show. But Austin and Maivia for the IC title, where he stunned D'Lo on the truck, was fun. I do, as someone who loved Ken Shamrock in his prime, I enjoy him being in the main event. But that match was more of an angle to set up Owen Hart, who honestly I would have put the title on him for at least like up until the Rumble. Owen had so much momentum post Montreal, and the crowd was so behind him. But yeah, that show's quite forgettable, other than the DX set and them having their own pay-per-view. But yeah, a lot of the In Your House shows didn't land like top to bottom for cards. In Your House Rock Bottom ain't that good. Also, salute to WWE for this. Rock is the namesake of the show. He's the champion. He's not the main event. It's still Austin and Taker and a Buried Alive. And also on the stage, there's banners on the side that have The Rock on them, but he's not the main event of the show. Salute.
Man.
But again, it wasn't all of that. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, wow. Vic Joseph shared this ticket stub. 25 years ago, I was there in Cleveland, arrived not knowing history was about to be made. He shared his ticket stub. He was at the Raw episode that did the Nitro simulcast. That's dope as hell. It says WWF Entertainment Incorporated, the Gund Arena, not the whatever the hell they call the Cavs building now. Presents Raw is War, March 26, 2001. That's pretty lit. Why did they do Austin Taker so many times, like 97, 02? So 99 was when it got out of control. I don't think they really had any creative ideas for Taker that year. 97, the first time they did it was Cold Day in Hell, which is a good match for the title. And then 98 was when it got really good with, the fully loaded stuff, SummerSlam. But then afterwards, like it peaked with SummerSlam, but then they did Breakdown. That wasn't a good match. Match was an angle. Judgment Day wasn't a good match. Match was an angle. Buried Alive, Taker was injured. They did that match to write him off, and it wasn't that good. But then again, it did not matter because the product was scorching hot. Stone Cold was changing the freaking world, and Taker was permanently over. Nothing mattered. But no, the matches weren't. They only got worse. Yeah, of course, you know what? And you can get away with it because when you're hot, you can't do wrong.
That is true. That is true.
But hey, V, I got a jet. Dude, it's been a blast. I'll see you back next week for WCW Spring Stampede 97 studio. You've been awesome, man. Appreciate it. I might be live later tonight on my Twitch if you guys want to slide through.
Okay, but if I can't find it on Daily Motion or Netflix, is there another one? Is there another show you'd like to suggest?
Yeah, Halloween Havoc 98.
Halloween.
I have the undubbed version, so
the undubbed
like
version. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better. And mine is the one that doesn't have the pay-per-view feed cut out on Goldberg and DDP.
Okay.
But yeah, fellas, I got a jet. Church, safety. Appreciate you always having me on, man.
Of course. Thank you for joining me.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. And thank you for pulling up. And I will see y'all next week for Thursday. Watching the WCW, whatever it is. Whatever we decide to watch. But hope y'all have a blessed day. Church.